Good evening and welcome inside Regency Furniture Stadium as we prepare for Game 4 of the Freedom Division Championship Series between your Southern Maryland Blue Crabs and the visiting York Revolution. Revolution hold a 2-1 lead in the series. Blue Crabs survived with their lives on the line last night. A great effort on the mound from Brian Grenning. 6 scoreless from the all-star right-hander led the way as the Blue Crabs offense woke back up. 9 runs put on the board, a 9-2 victory. A couple of home runs in that one as well. 3-run home run from Corey Vaughn and a solo shot from Michael Snyder were the big hits in that game, and then scored 1 in 5 different innings as well. First, second, fifth, 6th, and 8th, with the 4-run third leading the way. So they extend their playoff lives by 1 day. They're going to look to do it again tonight, as in the best-of-5 series, York just needs to win 1 here in Southern Maryland after holding their home turf, taking both games back in York. The series a 2-3 setup. So York got to host the first 2. Blue Crabs get the next 3. So they have a chance, if they win out, to say they had home field advantage and take the series. But it'll have to be behind right-hander Drew Hayes tonight. Hayes 8-8 with a 3.94 ERA on the season, as he'll match up with left-hander Logan Williamson. On the other side for the Revolution, Williamson 6-9 with a 5.21 ERA. Starting lineups for both sides. A couple of changes for both teams as left fielder Alonzo Harris bats first for York. Right fielder number 10 Jared Mitchell bats second. The 3-hitter is Ruby Silva. The cleanup hitter, first baseman Telvin Nash. Designated hitter Michael Burgess. The catcher Luis Cruz bats 6th. Center fielder Travis Witherspoon bats 7th. And Ryan Dent bats 8th at shortstop. And rounding out the lineup is third baseman Chase Simpson. As we prepare for the national anthem, we will step away. We'll get you the Blue Crabs lineup and first pitch when we come back on the Blue Crabs Baseball Network. Brandon Belanda back here inside Regency Furniture Stadium as we prepare for Game 4, a beautiful rendition of the national anthem by Ellen Nelson. And now Drew Hayes to the mound to take his final warm-up pitches, as he will be handed the ball and told, give us one more day. Blue Crabs have to win today to get it to a decisive Game 5 tomorrow. York win and they'll advance to the Atlantic League Championship Series with whoever wins the Liberty Division Championship Series on the other side. The Long Island Ducks and Somerset Patriots scheduled for first pitch at the exact same time as we are. Ducks with a 2-1 series lead there. We went through the York lineup. We'll run through the Southern Maryland lineup real quick. Jose Lozada, the third baseman, leads off. Second baseman Nate Sampson follows. Batting third is left fielder L.J. Hose. The designated hitter Michael Snyder bats cleanup. Devin Rodriguez will play first and bat fifth. Center fielder Corey Vaughn bats sixth. Shortstop Edwin Garcia seventh. He's followed by the catcher Luis Allen. And right fielder Zach Cohn rounds out the lineup in the 9 spot behind Hayes. Alonzo Harris digs into the right-handed batter's box as Hayes out of the windup. Kicks and delivers. First pitch fastball, cold strike. And we are underway with tonight's Game 4. Hayes out of the windup, kicks and delivers fastball. That one's blown by Harris. No balls and 2 strikes. Hayes on the season, 8-8 record, 3.94 ERA in 23 starts. The Blue Crabs are 12-11 in his 23 starts, a winning record when the right-hander takes them out. He misses inside with an 0-2 pitch as the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Harris with good speed. He was 1 for 3 last night as he sends one out towards shallow right. Long run for Cohn. He's charging in. Will get there to make the catch, and the Blue Crabs keep Alonzo Harris off the base pass. That's been a big key for them in the series, is keeping Harris off the base pass. And all of the Revolution leadoff hitters. The Blue Crabs finally met all the check marks last night that we've been talking about from the start of this series as Jared Mitchell digs into the box, but their record is much better in games in which they score first, score more than 3, out-hit their opponents, and don't commit any errors. They hit all 4 of those boxes last night and picked up their first win in the series. First pitch to Mitchell, miss, so the count 1 ball and no strikes. As Hayes winds, Lozada creeps in at third. Mitchell squares but pulls back, a called strike, and the count evens up 1 ball and 1 strike. Lozada stays in on the edge of the grass as Hayes enters his windup for the 1-1. Elevates a fastball here, but a little bit too high, and the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Hayes, 6'1", 205 pounds, out of McKenzie, Tennessee. He does have major league experience. He pitched in 6 games for the Cincinnati Reds last season. 2-1 to Mitchell, a fastball swung on and fouled off out of play on the left side. Count evens up, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hayes making his 5th start of the season against York. In his previous 4 starts, he's 1-0 with a 3 ERA. He's given up 8 runs, 7 earned in 21 innings. 19 strikeouts in those 21 innings as well. Count even, 2 balls, 2 strikes as the right-hander kicks and delivers. Mitchell with a line drive towards center. Vaughn drifting over. He'll turn his glove over and make a basket catch. Fighting the shadow there, but makes the play. 2 up, 2 down. The entire field almost is covered by the shadow right now, except for one little spot out in center field, and Mitchell managed to find it. Vaughn had to fight through the sunlight and make the play. But Hayes does have 2 down, bases empty, and Ruby Silva heading to the plate as Hayes goes with a first pitch changeup. That one slips out of his hand and misses up and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Blue Crabs finally shut down Silva and the man on deck, Telvin Nash, last night. Silva 0 for 4, Nash 0 for 3 after the 2 of them tore it up back in York. Hayes goes to the changeup again here. That one misses outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Umpires for tonight's contest: Richard Katz behind the plate, Derek Moshe at third, Jorge Tehran at second, and Nate Caldwell at first. Hitters count for Silva as Hayes goes to the curveball on the 2-0. That one comes back across the outside corner, and the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Good backdoor breaking ball there from Hayes as Silva was likely looking for the fastball in the 2-0 count. Hayes goes right back to the same spot with the same pitch and same result. Silva, no choice but to stand there and watch it go by, and the count evens up, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Hayes battles back. He shakes his head, now kicks, goes right back to that curveball. This one stays a little bit too far outside as the right-hander runs the count full here. Hayes ready for his 15th pitch of the inning. 3-2 on its way. Silva back up the middle. Long run for both Sampson and Garcia. Neither can get there as that's through into center field. Ruby Silva wins the battle. A successful at-bat for him. He runs the count full, takes 6 pitches from Hayes before eventually getting a single up the middle. So that will extend the inning for Telvin Nash. Nash digs in after an 0-for-3 day last night, but he's done a lot of damage for the Revolution in the series. 3-for-5 with a walk-off home run in Game 1, and 1-for-2 with a 3-run home run in Game 2. Brian Grenning finally figured out the big right-hander yesterday, as Hayes, hoping to build off of that success, sets at his belt, spins and fires to first. Silva back in safely. Hayes with a long look in at the catcher, Allen, now comes set at his belt for the first pitch to Nash. A long pause, now delivers. He goes to the breaking ball. Allen misreads that one as it kicks off of his glove. So it's going to be ruled a wild pitch, and Silva advances to second as Allen will now come out to talk with Hayes and go over the sign with a man in scoring position. The 5th wild pitch of the season for Drew Hayes, as now Ruby Silva is at second, but that leaves first base open if the Blue Crabs want to pitch Nash more carefully. Hayes sets for the 1-0, a look at second. Now delivers, breaking ball misses low, as Hayes has gone with the breaking ball the first 2 pitches to Nash. He seems to have confidence in that pitch early in tonight's game. He threw it on a 2-0 count and a 2-1 count to Silva, and now has led off with it to Nash. Right-hander sets at the belt. He gives a look at second, and now delivers right back to that breaking ball, as that one misses low again. 3 balls and no strikes. Nash very likely has the green light here if he gets his pitch. Nash does have a good eye at the plate. He walked once yesterday and twice the night before, as the 3-0, a called strike. Very close pitch, but Hayes caught some of the plate. The count goes to 3 balls and 1 strike. Nash 3 walks in the series. On the regular season, he walked 22 times in 48 games. Count goes to 3-1 as Hayes sets and gives a look at second. Now kicks and delivers. Fastball, that one misses high as Nash checks with the umpire Richard Katz, and now will head down to first. So Silva advancing on the wild pitch. Ends up costing Nash his at-bat as Hayes pitches very carefully around him. Fourth walk of the series for Nash as he heads down to first. Michael Burgess coming to the plate. Burgess was 1 for 4 last night. He's just 2 for 11 in the series, so he's looking to get it started here for the Revolution. Put a run on the board very early. Blue Crabs shift him to pull as Edwin Garcia right behind the second base bag. Hayes kicks and delivers. That one misses inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Defensive alignment behind Hayes. L.J. Hosen left, Corey Vaughn in center, Zach Cohn in right field. Jose Lozada at third, Edwin Garcia at short, Nate Sampson at second, Devin Rodriguez at first. Same defensive infield we've seen the whole series, and Luis Allen back behind the plate tonight. 1-0, Hayes goes right back to that breaking ball as that one misses low, and the count goes to 2 balls and no strikes. The Revs are making Hayes throw a lot of pitches here in the inning, 22 on his line already. He's struggling with the command. 12 of the 22 pitches have missed out of the zone. As he sets for the 2-0 fastball, that one misses outside, and Hayes has now thrown 4 straight balls. 7 of his last 8 pitches have missed out of the zone as well. Three 3-0. We'll see if Burgess has the green light as Hayes sets and delivers. Fastball right down the middle. He was taking all the way as Hayes gets that one across. 3 balls and 1 strike to count now. 2 on, 2 outs as Hayes looks to strand a pair here in the first and get the Blue Crabs up to the plate. They've scored in the first inning back-to-back nights as Burgess with a big cut on a 3-1 pitch, but swings through that one and the count runs full. Hayes would love to get the Blue Crabs to the plate in a 0-0 game as a run has been scored in every one of the first innings of play. The Revs put one up in the bottom of the first game 1. The Blue Crabs put 2 up in the top of the first in game 2, and then 1 up in the bottom of the first last night. So if Hayes can get through this inning and the trend continues, the Blue Crabs would have a run on the board. Runners will get a head start on the 3-2 with 2 outs as Hayes kicks and delivers. Burgess foul tips that one back into the screen as both Silva and Nash will have to retreat and will reset for the 3-2 again. Runners have returned as the infield still shifts against Burgess. A big hole down the third baseline as the runners will get a head start once more. Hayes sets for the 3-2. Runners off. Fastball swung on and missed. Burgess down on strikes as Hayes takes 27 pitches, to get through the inning. But a big strikeout of Burgess ends the frame. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, 2 men left on base. Logan Williamson to the mound. He'll face Jose Lozada, Nate Sampson, and L.J. Hose when we come back in the bottom of the first here on the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey, this is Cody Hebner, pitcher for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Join me at select Saturday home games throughout the season as the Blue Crabs light up the night sky with post-game Saturday night firework extravaganzas. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Blue Crabs fans, the Blue Crabs are celebrating their 10th anniversary season in 2017, and they can't do it without you. Join the team all season long for special giveaways and ongoing 10-year tributes with group tickets starting at just $10. Regency Furniture Stadium's spacious and modern amenities include 16 luxury suites, an all-you-can-eat picnic pavilion with a great view overlooking left field, and the Legends Club, which can host your event of up to 160 people for a game or anytime. Call today at 301-638-9788 to speak with a sales executive or visit somdbluecrabs.com for more information.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Joe Gannon on being voted by fans as the starting pitcher for the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Gannon made his professional debut in 2002 before signing with Southern Maryland in 2008, where he went 12-6 with a 3.17 ERA in his debut season with the team. During this campaign, he was named Atlantic League All-Star and Atlantic League Pitcher of the Year. Gannon appeared in 100 career games for the Blue Crabs, collecting 26 wins, including his 12-win season in 2008.
Hey, this is Mike Snyder, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Back inside Regency Furniture Stadium after a scoreless top of the first, the Blue Crabs will look to get on the board early once more. They've scored in the first back-to-back nights as Jose Lozada digs into the right-handed batter's box to lead off against Logan Williamson, who delivers a fastball inside, 1 ball and no strikes. A ground ball towards third. Simpson lays out. That's going to get underneath his glove and into left field. A good start as Lozada is aboard with a leadoff hit. Lozada's third hit of the series, and he's on first. Right away, the exact start the Blue Crabs were looking for against the lefty Williamson. The Blue Crabs have seen Williamson a couple of times this year. On the season, he has struggled on the mound. 6-9 with a 5.21 ERA for York, but his struggles have been amplified in his 4 starts against Southern Maryland. 1-2 with a 9.50 ERA against the Blue Crabs this year as his first pitch to Nate Sampson misses outside. 1 ball and no strikes. He sets, now delivers, fastball high, 2-0. The good news for Williamson is his last start of the regular season was a start against the Blue Crabs, and that was the 1 win he has on his line against Southern Maryland. He went 6 innings, gave up 6 hits, gave up 2 runs, both earned, and struck out 5 in a 9-2 Revolution victory. Sampson squares to bunt on the 2-0, pulls back as that one misses outside the zone, and the count goes to 3 balls and no strikes. Now on the Blue Crabs' second baseman, he's coming off of another multi-hit game, 2 for 3 with 3 runs scored last night as he's taking all the way on the 3-0. That one catches the inside corner. 3 balls and 1 strike. Sampson has 5 multi-hit games since joining the Blue Crabs. He played 9 games in the regular season. As a check on first, Lozada back in safely. Sampson, like I said, 9 games in the regular season, 3 in the postseason. So 5 for 12 in multi-hit games, not even games with a hit to this point. Lozada with good speed at first. The Revolution in double play depth as the 3-1s rolled towards short. Dent is there. He flips on to Silva. Silva spins and fires. The throw off target as Nash tries to lay the tag on Sampson, but the ball gets out of his glove, and it'll go down as a 6-4 fielder's choice. Can't assume the double play, so no error will be charged there. Sampson is aboard now with 1 out in the inning. He swaps places with Lozada as L.J. Hose will head to the plate. Hose has struggled in the series a bit. He entered with a over 500 average in 3 games against the Revolution this season, but is just 3 for 12 in this 3-game set. He takes fastball on the inside corner, and Williamson is ahead. No balls and 1 strike. Sampson has decent speed at first. He's 1 for 1 in stolen base attempts since joining the Blue Crabs. We saw him running last night as Hose takes on the outside corner again. No balls and 2 strikes. They put the hit and run on with 2 strikes on L.J. Hose. He hit a ground ball to third that was backhanded by Chase Simpson. Simpson's throw to first missed wide. Sampson never slowed down and scored all the way from first on the air. 0-2 pitch, breaking ball swung on and missed. Hose is down on strikes. A throw behind Sampson at first as he dives back in safely. So back-to-back outs for Williamson have him 1 out away from getting out of the inning. But a tough out upcoming for Williamson as Michael Snyder stands in the way of him getting back to the dugout with a scoreless frame. Snyder is 8 for 12 in the series, 3 for 4 with a home run, 2 RBIs, and 2 runs scored last night. As he calls time and steps back out of the box. Snyder will look to stay hot in the series as anything in a gap would score Sampson. First pitch to Snyder, a fastball misses inside, 1 ball and no strikes. Snyder and the first baseman for the Revolution, their cleanup hitter, Telvin Nash, have gone toe-to-toe this series. Each has homered twice. Snyder is currently winning the average battle, though, while Nash is winning the RBI battle. 1-0, Williamson goes to the same spot as count goes to 2 balls and no strikes. Snyder takes his time resetting outside the right-handed batter's box as he digs back in now. Williamson with a long look in at Cruz, now comes set and delivers. Fastball on the inside corner. Snyder with a shake of his head. He thought that one missed inside, but the count goes to 2-1. The defensive alignment behind Williamson is the exact same as it's been all series for the Revolution. Harrison left, Witherspoon in center, Mitchell in right, with Simpson, Dent, Silva, and Nash around the infield. The only change for York comes with the insertion of Luis Cruz behind the plate. Isaiah Tejeda, who started the first 3 games, has the night off. Cruz is the better defensive catcher, but he's hitting .276 on the season, opposed to the .300 average with 17 home runs for Tejeda. 2-1 pitch on its way. Change up misses low and inside as the count goes to 3 balls and 1 strike. Devin Rodriguez awaits on deck. He has struggled in this series, but on the regular season hit very well against the Revolution and hit very well in general, to be honest, a .364 average. So nothing light on deck if they do choose to get around Snyder. As Williamson goes inside with a fastball, that one hits Snyder, who takes it very well and will just take off his shin guard and head down to first. That moves Sampson into scoring position. So the Blue Crabs have matched the Revolution. They have runners on first and second with 2 outs, the exact same thing that the Revolution did, but hoping for a different result. It'll take a 2-out hit from Devin Rodriguez as he digs into the left-handed batter's box. Rodriguez 1 for 5 with an RBI last night, his last at-bat of the game, an RBI single up the middle. He's got a lefty-lefty matchup here, but he hit .358 on the regular season against left-handed pitching, so not bad as he takes the first pitch for a called strike. He's hitting just .154 in the series, 2 for 13 in the first 3 games. Looking to snap that here as Williamson comes set. Sampson with a good lead at second, and Williamson delivers. Fastball right on the outside part of the plate, and he's ahead, no balls and 2 strikes. So Rodriguez in a hole as he digs back into the left-handed batter's box. He's going to have to battle here with 2 strikes as this one's shot the other way. That's going to get through the hole. Sampson's being waved around. Harris charges. He'll fire home the throw-off line. Sampson slides in safe. And Devin Rodriguez comes through with 2 strikes and 2 outs in the inning. An RBI single, and the Blue Crabs strike first for the 3rd game in a row. A good start for Southern Maryland. When they score first, They're 44-24 on the season. They scored first last night and held on. In Game 2, they scored first in the top of the first inning there as well, but the Revolution fought back, so we're hoping for the same result as last night. But the inning not over yet either, as Corey Vaughn digs in, first and second, still 2 outs. Looking to add more to the tally. Vaughn 2 for 5 with a 3-run home run and 2 runs scored last night, as he takes first pitch high, 1 ball and no strikes. Vaughn 4 for 13 in the series. He was 0 for 4 to start, but then 2 doubles in Game 2, the home run in last night's matchup, as well as another hit on the tally, a single in the second, which he came around to score, as he takes here and the count evens up, 1 ball and 1 strike. Not much speed at second with Snyder, so Vaughn would likely have to find a gap of some sort to get him across. As the 1-1 is popped up in foul territory towards the Revolution dugout, Cruz heading over as he will make the catch to end the inning, but the Blue Crabs strike first. An RBI single from Devin Rodriguez scores Nate Sampson, and the Blue Crabs put up 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They leave 2 men on base. We head to the second. Luis Cruz, Travis Witherspoon, and Ryan Dent due up when we come back on the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that will bring your baseball memories to life. Cooperstown is where you, your family, and your friends can relive baseball's greatest moments and honor the all-time greats of the game. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org.
Blue Crabs fans, join us at select Thursday home games for Foster's Grill Wings and Beer Night. For just $30, you can enjoy a ticket to the game and 2 hours of all-you-can-eat Foster's Wings and all-you-can-drink beer in the Legends Club from 6 p.m. till 8 p.m. For more information on this or any other exciting offers throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com, or you can call us at 301-638-9788. For any sign, banner, or custom graphics needs, be sure to check out Fast Signs of Waldorf. Fast Signs works with you to create a targeted message that brings interest to your product, and their expert graphic design artists bring your ideas to life for you. For more information on their products and services, visit their website at fastsigns.com/2017 or stop by their Waldorf location located at 11750 Business Park Drive, Suite 105, open Monday through Friday. Fast Signs, the official sign partner of the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs.
Hey, this is David Wayne Russo, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Drew Hayes back to the mound for the second inning, working with a lead. Blue Crabs put up 1 in the bottom of the first after Hayes stranded 2 runners to start the night. He's back to work. Luis Cruz leads it off and takes first pitch curveball right down the middle. No balls and 1 strike. Cruz with a line drive down the third baseline. That's going to get into the left field corner. As he's around first on his way to second. Hose's throw will come in late as Cruz slides in with a lead-off double. A good start to this inning for the Revs as they look to rebound. So man on to start the inning as Travis Witherspoon will come to the plate now. I expect Witherspoon to be bunting here, and so does Jose Lozada, as he's in on the infield grass as Hayes comes set at the belt for the first pitch. A look at second. Witherspoon not squaring around as he takes a fastball on the inside corner. No balls and 1 strike. Not much speed in the form of Cruz, so the Blue Crabs outfield playing relatively deep against Witherspoon, who does have 8 home runs on the season. Hayes delivers a breaking ball here, swung on and missed. Count goes to no balls and 2 strikes. Witherspoon 2 for 12 in the series. He was 0 for 4 last night. Hayes with a look at second. Now rewinds for the 0-2. Back to the breaking ball. Witherspoon does his job as he pushes one towards second base. Sampson will pick it up there and fire on to first. But Cruz advances to third. So a productive out there from Witherspoon, as with 2 strikes, he chokes up and goes the other way to advance the runner. So that'll bring up Ryan Dent. A fly ball, pass ball, or wild pitch will all do the job here. Hayes with a look at third, now delivers a pop-up here from Dent, as that's not going to do it. It's going to stay on the infield. Sampson calling for it, makes the catch as he'll camp underneath that one. Dent tried to get the fly ball to score the run, but got under it too much, and just like that, Hayes is 1 out away from escaping this inning as well. He stranded 2 runners on base in the first, including 1 in scoring position. He's got a man in scoring position here with the number 9 hitter, Chase Simpson, coming to the plate. The first pitch to Simpson misses, and the count goes to 1 ball and no strikes. Simpson 0 for 3 last night. He's 3 for 12 in the series. 2 of those 3 came in game 2, in which he had a 3-run home run. Swinging on the 1-0, foul tips that one back, and the count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike. So count even at 1-1. Lozada, not convinced that Simpson won't try to lay down a bunt, is still on the edge of the grass as Hayes sets and delivers. That one swung on and missed as Hayes got him on an inside fastball. And now 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hayes ready for the 1-2. A look at third, now delivers. Fastball, this one's lined down the right field line. Hooking, that one's going to get just foul. As Simpson just missed an RBI double, if not more. That one landed about a foot wide of the line. The first base umpire, Nate Caldwell, was right on top of it, though, and had it the whole way. So, a loud foul ball there and a dangerous one, but no damage for Hayes yet. As he sets for the 1-2 one more time. Taking his time on the mound as he now kicks and delivers a line drive towards the right field gap. That's going to get down as Cruz will come across to score. A 2-out single from Simpson cashes in the leadoff double. And the Revolution have tied the game here in the top of the second. So it looked like Hayes was going to get out of the inning and work around the leadoff double, but Chase Simpson says not so fast on a 2-out single and ties the game. So 1-1 the score as the Revolution go back to the top of the lineup. Alonzo Harris digs in. He flew out to right field. As Harris with a big cut here, fly ball towards left. LJ Hose is underneath that one as he will make the catch. That will retire the side, but the Revs tie it up. On an RBI single, they score 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 man left on base. Blue Crabs will look to jump back on top in the bottom of the second when we come back on the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
The season's almost over, but that just means that it's time to book your next corporate, family, or holiday event in Regency Furniture Stadium's spacious and luxurious Legends Club. Catered group events for up to 160 people can easily and quickly be booked for almost any reason all off-season, including holiday parties. Call the group sales department today at 301-638-9788 for more info or to schedule your next event.
The Blue Crabs would like to thank Domino's Pizza for their sponsorship for the 2017 season. Be sure to try Domino's new stuffed cheesy bread or their oven-baked sandwiches, featured on their 2 for $5.99 menu. To find a location near you or to place an order online, please visit www.domino's.com. Domino's Pizza, the official pizza sponsor of the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs.
At their location at 173 St. Patrick's Drive, Grill 13 makes it easy to enjoy their Irish fare and great drink specials every day. At Grill 13, they believe in good food, good drinks, good people, coupled with extraordinary customer service and cleanliness to make you feel part of the family. Whether lunch, dinner, or a round of drinks after the long workday, visiting Grill 13 is always a great experience. Feel free to come relax with family, friends, or even fly solo with a premium cocktail, our handmade pulled pork, fresh wings, bangers and mash, or any one of their tasty dishes. Then indulge in one of Grill 13's famous premium handmade Sugar Lips desserts. Call 301-645-2983 or visit grillwithane13.com.
Edwin Garcia leads off here in the bottom of the second as the Blue Crabs look to reclaim the lead. Logan Williamson back to work as he gets across first pitch fastball. Goes to the changeup here on the 0-1. That one too high out of the zone, and the count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike. Garcia has struggled here in the series. He was 1 for 2 last night, his only hit in the series, as a fly ball down the left field line here. Long run for Harris heading towards the line. He'll make the catch on the run, as it took every bit of speed in Alonzo Harris to make that running catch and keep Garcia off the base pass. 1 down here in the inning. That'll bring in the catcher, Luis Allen. Allen off last night after catching the first 2 games in the series. Ryan Wiggins, the catcher of choice for Brian Grenning, who got the nod in Game 3. But Allen, the better bat per average on the season, re-inserted tonight. 1 ball, no strikes as Williamson goes to the fastball. That catches the outside corner, and the count goes to 1-1. Allen hitting .243 on the regular season, but just .143 here in the series, 1 for 7. Williamson goes with another fastball here. That misses inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. The 32-year-old Williamson, 6 foot, 210 pounds, out of Great Lakes, Illinois. Currently resides in Pensacola, Florida, as Allen foul tips 1. The count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Williamson was drafted 2 separate times. First in the 26th round of the 2003 MLB draft by the Chicago White Sox out of Pensacola Catholic High School in 2003. And then in 2004, the White Sox drafted him again as Allen with a slow roller up the middle. Silva will make the play and fire across to first. 2 up, 2 down to start the inning. As I was saying, the White Sox continued to like Williamson after he went to Pensacola Junior College for a year. So they drafted him again in 2004, this time in the 27th round. A year later and a round later, Williamson decided it was time to sign with Chicago as he pitched just 2 White Sox organization. Started 2005 in rookie ball, then 2006 got the call up to A ball before being released and joining a number of independent league baseball teams around the last couple of seasons, as he's an independent league ball veteran. He pitched in the American Association in 2007, the United League Baseball in 2008, then back to the American Association in 2009, United League in 10, the Canadian American Association in 10, and Grand Prairie of the American Association. He then spent 2 seasons back in the North American League with the San Angelo Colts. He's picked in the Mexican League, Puerto Rican Winter League, as Zach Cohn with a high drive here towards left field. Harris going back on the track will make the catch, as that will retire the side. A 1-2-3 inning for Williamson. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base, as Hayes will head back to the mound. 2-3-4 due up in the third for the Revs when we come back on the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey fans, be sure to join us at the ballpark every Tuesday home game for our new Tuesdays. During these games, concessions will be offering fans $2 pretzels, popcorn, and peanuts. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
With their new location at 3016 Waldorf Marketplace in Waldorf, Grill 13 now makes it even easier to enjoy their Irish fare and great drink specials every day. At Grill 13, they believe in good food, good drinks, good people, coupled with extraordinary customer service and cleanliness to make you feel part of the family. Whether lunch, dinner, or a round of drinks after the long workday, visiting Grill 13 is always a great experience. Feel free to come relax with family, friends, or even fly solo with a premium cocktail, our handmade pulled pork, fresh wings, bangers and mash, or any one of their tasty dishes. Then indulge in one of Grill 13's famous premium handmade Sugar Lips desserts. Call 301-645-2983 or visit grillwithane13.com.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Christian Lopez on being voted by fans as the starting catcher on the Blue Crabs 10-year team. Lopez was drafted in the 6th round of the 2003 MLB Amateur Draft by the Tampa Bay Rays. Lopez signed with Southern Maryland in 2010, where he hit .274 with 7 home runs and 7 stolen bases in his debut season. Lopez was also named an Atlantic League All-Star in what proved to be his final season with the team, 2012. In 285 career games for the Blue Crabs, Lopez collected 20 home runs, 106 RBIs, and 26 stolen bases. Drew Hayes back to the mound, 2-3-4, due up for the Revs here in the third, as Hayes to Jared Mitchell to lead off the inning, gets a fastball across, no balls and 1 strike. Mitchell flew out to center field, his first at-bat. He's 0 for 1 tonight. He winds for the 0-1. Mitchell with a line drive towards right center. That's going to get down. Cohn will cut it off to hold Mitchell to a single. But the leadoff runner is aboard for the Revolution once more. A leadoff double from Cruz last inning. The Revs were able to capitalize, as Hayes will have to deal with a leadoff hitter again here. The Blue Crabs have struggled on the series when the Revolution get the leadoff man on base. In Game 2, the Revs scored 2 of the 3 innings in which they got the leadoff man on. In Game 1, they were 2 for 2 in cashing in on leadoff base runners. Middle of the lineup coming up now as Hayes gets across a fastball to Ruby Silva. No balls and 1 strike. Hayes with the check on first. Mitchell back in safely. Hayes sets now for the 0-1 to Silva. Mitchell still with a good lead off of first as Hayes checks on him again. He dives back in safely. We have seen Mitchell picked off once already in this series. It was back in game 1 by Rob Carson. Mitchell is 24 for 30 on stolen bases this season. As Silva with a ground ball back up the middle. Sampson will pick it up, try to tag, now try to throw, and he'll end up not getting anybody there as he bobbled it on the tag attempt. He had to move very quickly and unable to get it done, as that will likely go down as an error on Sampson. It's going to be ruled an error on the second baseman, Sampson, as they now have runners on first and second with nobody out for Telvin Nash. Blue Crabs are in double play depth. They're looking for a ground ball from Nash, as Hayes is going to have to dance out of danger once more here. He did it in the first. Let's see if he can do it again. First pitch fastball, that one's blown by. Count goes to no balls and 1 strike. Hayes stranded men on first and second with 2 outs in the first, but this time he's got to do it with nobody down in the inning as he sets for the 0-1. A look at second, and now he'll step off the back of the rubber and reset. Mitchell dancing around out at second. He has good speed. So he is a threat to steal third. Hayes takes his time on the mound. He's not a very quick pitcher, much different than what we saw from Brian Grenning last night. As he winds for the 0-1, that's chopped towards third. Lozada's only play going to be the first, as he'll fire across the diamond and get Nash, but the ground ball advances both runners into scoring position. So second and third with 1 out, as the corner infielders will come in. The middle infield will stay back, as it appears the Blue Crabs are willing to trade an out for a run. As that one misses inside, 1 ball and no strikes. Burgess struck out to end the first inning. A strikeout here would be huge for Hayes, as he gets a fastball across the outside corner. 1 ball and 1 strike. He doesn't have to go straight after Burgess, as Luis Cruz awaits on deck, catcher, so not much speed there. Cruz has also hit into 9 double plays this year, so if Hayes elects to pitch carefully to Burgess and ends up with a walk, he could get a double play ball and end the inning. He goes up and in here with a fastball, as that misses. 2 balls and 1 strike. Lozada is in at third. The rest of the infield has the shift on, as Hayes sets for the 2-1 pitch. It's another high fastball, and the count goes to 3 balls and 1 strike. Hayes has thrown a lot of pitches here early, as his next pitch will be his 50th on the night. He sets at the belt. Now delivers 3-1 fastball, misses high and inside, and Burgess does draw the walk. Hayes pitched him very carefully there. Not a bad walk, as that does set up the aforementioned double play and also makes a force out at home if the Blue Crabs choose to take that as well. So a couple of different options here for Hayes, with Luis Cruz heading to the plate. Cruz did double in his first at-bat. This is the first time we've seen Luis Cruz here in this series, as Tejeda has gotten the nod for the most part. But Cruz did play in 14 games against Southern Maryland in the regular season. 14 for 52, a .269 average with 2 home runs and 8 RBIs. As he calls time and steps off the back of the plate here. Hayes sets now. Looks around the bases and delivers. First pitch change up, misses low. As the count goes to 1 ball and no strikes. Hayes has got to be careful here. He can't lay one in there for Cruz. He does have plenty of power at the plate. With the bases loaded during the regular season, Cruz 1 for 4 with 3 RBIs. Good speed at third, so a fly ball would likely put the Revs on top, as Hayes ready for the 1-0, kicks and delivers. Broken bat grounder here. Garcia to second, Sampson to first in time. A 6-4-3 double play as Hayes escapes trouble here and strands the bases loaded. A great turn from Garcia and Sampson, as Sampson picks himself up after the error, and the Blue Crabs are out of the inning. A huge double play ball there, as Hayes gives up no runs on 1 hit, 1 error, and leaves 2 men on base. The Blue Crabs look to carry that momentum into the third. Top of the lineup coming back up. Lozada leads it off when we come back on the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Don't forget, kids, every Sunday is Kids Day at the ballpark. Bring the whole family out to the ballpark and enjoy a pregame autograph session with the Blue Crabs players. Free admission to Pitches Playground, and postgame, kids run the bases. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com, or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
TN Bose Heating and Air Conditioning is proud to present Fans for Our Fans at Regency Furniture Stadium this 2017 season. When the temperature at game time is expected to be a scorcher, TN Bose will do what they do best, keep you always the right temperature, by providing hand fans to the first 200 guests entering the stadium that day. Learn more about their technologically advanced AeroSeal duct sealing procedure online at tnbose.com. TN Bose, for all of your air conditioning and heating needs.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs want to congratulate Casey Benjamin on being named as the second baseman on the Blue Crabs 10-year team. Benjamin was signed out of Tennessee Technological Institute by the Texas Rangers organization, where he made his professional baseball debut. He signed with Southern Maryland in 2010, where he hit .304 with 20 home runs in 112 games. Benjamin played in 327 career games with the Blue Crabs, hitting 54 home runs and driving in 209 runs over his 3 seasons with the team.
Hey, this is Kaleka Kaho'ahala, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Headed to the bottom of the third, a huge shift in momentum here in Southern Maryland, as the Revolution had the bases loaded with 1 out, and their part of the crowd was starting to get into it when Drew Hayes dialed up a much-needed ground ball for a 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. A fantastic turn up the middle with Edwin Garcia, and Nate Sampson got the job done. Lozada leads off this inning, the top of the lineup back up for the Blue Crabs, as Williamson goes low here, and Lozada's ahead 2 balls and no strikes. Switch hitter batting from the right side for the second night in a row. He singled in his first at-bat. The 2-0 well outside the zone, as Williamson had to sit for a while and showing it here early to start this inning. 3 balls and no strikes on Lozada. Taking all the way on the 3-0 fastball. That catches the inside corner. And Williamson gets it back to 3 balls and 1 strike. Blue Crabs would love to get the leadoff man on base again, especially if it's Lozada with lots of speed, as Williamson misses a fastball outside here and issues his first walk of the night. He's hit a batter as well, but Lozada will head down to first. Williamson did walk 59 batters on the regular season while striking out just 49 hitters. He does not have he has 1 strikeout on his line, of L.J. Hose on the night to this point. Nate Sampson digs back in now. He scored the run on the board for the Blue Crabs as Williamson kicks and delivers. Fastball high, and Williamson is struggling with his command here early in the inning. Sampson grounded into a 6-4 fielder's choice, but beat out the potential double play. Ended up coming around to score on a 2-out single from Devin Rodriguez. Fastball just catches the inside corner and evens up the count. Sampson, not sure if he agrees, but Katz has been giving that inside corner both ways to both pitchers against right-handed batters tonight. So the count 1-1 as Williamson sets. Sampson with a high drive here to left field. It has the distance, but is going to go well foul as he got all of that pitch, but way too far out in front of it. Sampson does not have a home run since joining the Blue Crabs. He did pick up 4 RBIs on the regular season, though. He does not have an RBI in this series, but that run earlier was his 5th. A check on first, but Lozada back in safely as Williamson now sets for the 1-2 line drive towards third. That one's caught by Simpson. He'll fire across the diamond, but Lozada dives back in safely. Good contact there from Sampson as he's down for out number 1. Lozada still with good speed at first. He's yet to attempt a steal here in the postseason, but during the regular season, he went 26 for 34 in stolen bases. L.J. Hose to the plate now. He struck out on a curveball. 3 pitches is all it took in his first at-bat. As Williamson sets and delivers first pitch to Hose. Check swing, but that one up out of the zone as he's able to hold back. The count goes to 1 ball and no strikes. Williamson sets at his chest, now delivers. Hose with a ground ball back up the middle. The pitcher fields, fires to Dent on to first. That throw's going to get wide as Hose will turn and head to second. Nash will chase it down, but Hose will cruise in as he now stands in scoring position with 2 outs. So the shortstop Dent will get the error on the throw there. That allows Hose to move into scoring position. It'll go down as a fielder's choice 1-6 with the E6 moving him up. So after a quick mound visit from the manager, Mark Mason, Michael Snyder will come to the plate now. I would really imagine that that conversation was to decide whether Williamson would rather go after the right-hander Snyder here, who's been on a tear in this postseason, or if he wanted to walk Snyder and put Devin Rodriguez at the plate. Snyder swinging on the first pitch. That one's popped up down the right field line. Mitchell giving chase as that one will get by. No balls and 1 strike. So Snyder looking to cash in the RBI opportunity here and get the Blue Crabs the lead right back. He has 3 RBIs on the postseason, 2 on solo home runs. As that one misses off the plate away, 1 ball and 1 strike. Williamson with a look at Hose at second. Now delivers. Fastball misses inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Good speed for Hose, and the Revolution outfield playing deep against the powerful bat of Snyder. So any hit that can get through the infield is going to score. Snyder fouls this one off of his foot. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Let's Go Rev Strant has broken out down the first base line as York, just about a 2.5-hour drive from here, has brought a good contingent with them as the Blue Crabs fan respond by booing. And Williamson responds with a changeup that misses high out of the zone, and the count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs here to Snyder. Hose in scoring position still. Williamson sets for the payoff pitch and delivers. Breaking ball, that misses low, and Snyder is aboard with the walk. He's been hit by pitch and walked thus far, so yet to record an official at-bat as Devin Rodriguez will come to the plate again. Rodriguez came through with the RBI in the first. Rodriguez took the first 2 pitches in that at-bat. Both were strikes. He got behind 0-2 and then chopped one through the hole on the left side to score Sampson. He'll look to do it again as this one starts the same way the last at-bat did. A fastball on the outside corner. No balls and 1 strike. The Revolution left side of the infield is actually pinched together, and instead of Dent holding, they have Silva holding the runner at second as Williamson misses high, 1 ball and 1 strike. Normally you leave the man on the pull side of the hitter in the hole and allow the opposite infielder, either shortstop or second base, depending on which side the batter's hitting from, but the Revolution have flipped the script on that here with Rodriguez's base hit through the other side last time. Fastball swung on and missed as Hose had a huge lead at second. Cruz will pop up and look him back to the base, and the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Rodriguez came through with 2 strikes last time. He'll have to do it again. He's hit .326 on the regular season with 2 outs and runners in scoring position as he fouls this one off down the left field line to stay alive in the at-bat. Rodriguez with just incredible numbers across the board. He hit .386 with runners on base, .424 with runners in scoring position, and the .326, 15 for 43 with runners on scoring position and 2 outs as Williamson goes with the breaking ball here that tails outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Corey Vaughn awaits on deck, hoping to get his chance here in the inning. If Rodriguez can extend the frame. As Williamson sets for the 2-2, we'll look at second. Breaking ball, line drive towards short. Dent will play it on a hop and flip to Silva covering at second, and that will retire the side. A nasty spinning one-hopper towards Dent, but he handles it nicely. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base in the inning. Hayes back to the mound looking to settle in. He's only given up 1, but the Revs have had runners all over the base pass. He's got the bottom of the order up here, 7, 8, 9, when we come back on the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Shopping for groceries in a clean, friendly store? That's smart. Shopping for groceries in a clean, friendly store and saving some money while you're doing it? That's wise. At Wise Markets, you'll find all your favorite brands, prices you'll appreciate. That means more meat for less money, more dinner for less dinero, and more milk for less moolah. Stop by a Wise Market today.
Eat better, spend less, that's Wise.
Hey Blue Crabs fans, this is Justin DeFreitas. For all my grocery and deli needs, I head over to Nick's of Clinton. Nick's of Clinton aims to offer a unique shopping alternative to the larger grocery stores while providing a family-oriented experience for all their customers. Nick's of Clinton, the official hot dog and sausage sponsor of Southern Maryland Blue Crabs.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Eric Crozier on being voted by fans as the starting first baseman on the Blue Crabs 10-year team. Crozier was originally drafted in the 41st round of the 2000 MLB Amateur Draft by the Cleveland Indians and made his MLB debut in 2004 with the Toronto Blue Jays. While in the major leagues with the Blue Jays, he collected 2 home runs in 14 games in his 2004 debut season. He signed with Southern Maryland in 2008, hitting .265 with 13 home runs and 10 stolen bases that season. He appeared in 279 career games for the Blue Crabs, collecting 44 home runs and 149 RBIs in 3 seasons. Tied up at 1 as Drew Hayes back to the mound here in the top of the 4th. Bottom of the lineup due up for the Revs as Hayes gets across. First pitch change up to Travis Witherspoon. No balls and 1 strike. 0-1 curveball is hammered towards left. Hose will play it off the wall. Witherspoon around first on his way to second. Hose bobbles, and Witherspoon is in standing up with a leadoff double. And the Revolution have the leadoff man aboard again. That's the 3rd inning in a row that they've gotten a leadoff hit to start the inning. Luis Cruz doubled in the 2nd and came around to score. Jared Mitchell singled to lead off last inning, but was stranded as a bases-loaded double play ball from Cruz. Ryan Dent digs in now. Lozada creeping in again, looking for the bunt as Dent is not squaring and takes a fastball on that inside corner once more. And the count goes to 0-1. Lozada not backing up at all. Hayes with a look at second. As Witherspoon dancing around out there. Throw back. The tag in time. As Witherspoon is caught dancing a little bit too much and is picked off for the first out. So now Hayes back to the windup and delivers. Fastball high. The count goes to 1-1 strike. That's the second Revolution runner to be picked off in this series. And that was a big one, as a runner in scoring position with nobody out is a completely different mindset for a pitcher, as base is empty. Dent sends a flare out towards second. Sampson lays out. He can't reach that one as it's through the hole on the right side. A one-out hit. And that pickoff immediately comes back to hurt the Revolution, as Witherspoon, with fantastic speed, likely would have scored on that hit, but instead, he's out number one, and now Dent is on. Hayes comes set now. Dent much less of a threat on the base pass, as fastball misses outside. 1-0 strike. Witherspoon had 19 stolen bases on the regular season. Dent was just 6 for 10 in stolen base opportunities. Chase Simpson at the plate is 1 for 1. He singled in the second, an RBI single that scored Cruz from third to even the game. Simpson steps out of the left-handed batter's box to reset. He's the only switch hitter that's still active in this Revolution lineup. The other two switch hitters, Angel Franco and Alexi Casilla, are both listed inactive. Franco was signed later in the season. Simpson swinging on the 1-0. That's fouled back into the netting, and the count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike. Infield in double play depth as Hayes kicks and delivers a fastball high. 2 balls and 1 strike on Simpson. The third baseman has rolled into 4 double plays in 57 games this season. So the Blue Crabs could use another ground ball here from Hayes and get out of the inning. He sets at the belt, a look at first. Long pause and now delivers the 2-1. Breaking ball, that's right down the middle, and the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Hayes appears to be laboring out there on the mound. He's taking a long time in between pitches. He has thrown 61 here through 3 1/3. But he's limited the damage thus far with the help of stranding 5 runners. He sets for the 2-2. Time is called as Simpson steps out of the box. Simpson digs back in now, 2 balls and 2 strikes. As he hammers one down the right field line, but out in front, as that will go foul. And the count goes to, holds at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Simpson struggled with the bat during the regular season as he hit just 199 with 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. But he's raised his average here in the postseason as he's 4 for 13 to this point. Hayes sets for the 2-2. A look at first, now delivers. Breaking ball swung on and foul tipped back into the screen. Hayes takes his time once more and now sets for the 2-2. Another time around. He gives a look at Dent, now delivers. This one hit hard towards deep center. Vaughn backing up. That'll hang up long enough for him to track down and make the catch. 2 down in the inning. Vaughn with a good play in center field. He's been one of the best defensive players on the Blue Crabs all season. He has just 2 errors on the year. So Hayes now 1 out away from getting out of the inning, but the top of the lineup coming back up, Alonzo Harris, who's 0 for 2, as Hayes delivers fastball on the inside corner. No balls and 1 strike on Harris. He's flown out to right field and left field to this point. Hayes with a look at first prior to the 0-1. Now he'll spin and fire over, but Dent with a good read back in standing. Hayes sets at the belt for the 0-1. Kicks and delivers. That one just misses, and the count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike. A line drive here that's sinking. Hose coming in left as he will get there and retire the side. With the help of a pickoff, Hayes gets out of the inning, works around the leadoff double. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 1 man left on base. Blue Crabs looking to retake the lead. Corey Vaughn, Edwin Garcia, and Luis Allen when we come back on the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey kids, this is Gary Brown, center fielder for the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. If you are under 12 years old, make sure to check out our Chick-fil-A Back Fin Buddies program. For just $15, kids will receive free admission to all 7 Friday home games this season, as well as a commemorative Back Fin Buddies lunchbox and baseball. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
Did you know that the storm drains in Charles County lead to the Potomac River, Patuxent River, and the Chesapeake Bay? Those storm drains are not trash cans, and the water inside does not get filtered. The litter you throw on the street can end up in the same water you drink, fish, and play in. Start now and help keep Charles County beautiful by placing your trash in its proper place. To find out how you can help, visit www.charlescountymd.gov/litterbug.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs want to congratulate Pat Osborne on being named the starting third baseman on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Osborne was originally drafted in the 2nd round of the 2002 MLB Amateur Draft by the Cleveland Indians. He signed with Southern Maryland in 2008, where he hit .326 with 17 home runs and 106 RBIs in his debut season. In 5 years with the Blue Crabs, Osborne finished with a .297 batting average while hitting 39 home runs and collecting 225 RBIs in 386 career games with the team. Corey Vaughn digs in to lead off here in the bottom of the 4th. Tie ball game at 1 apiece as Logan Williamson back on the mound delivers a fastball for a called strike. Williamson has been effective to this point. He's given up just 2 hits as he gets a change-up. Vaughn swings through that one. No balls and 2 strikes. The 2 hits both came in the first inning, as Williamson has struggled with the command a bit. He has 2 walks last inning and a hit by pitch on the line as well, as Vaughn fouls this one off and the count holds 0-2. When we went through Williams' past a little bit, we didn't quite get to his time with Southern Maryland. That came back in 2013. As the southpaw winds for the 0-2. A change-up misses low, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Williamson made his Atlantic League debut in 2013. He went 5-3 with a .366 ERA in 31 games, 12 starts with Southern Maryland. He then joined York in 2014, pitched for the Revs again in 2015 before taking last season off as Vaughn checks a swing, sent down to first base. Nate Caldwell says no swing, and the count evens 2 balls and 2 strikes. Back in 2015 with York, Williamson went 9-12 with a .420 ERA. His best season in the Atlantic League came in 2014 with the Revs, 6-7, but with a .272 ERA in 20 starts. Vaughn with a grounder towards short. Dent will pick it up, fire across, and get Vaughn by a step as Williamson retires the leadoff man here in the inning. Now to bring in the shortstop, Edwin Garcia. Garcia 0 for 1. He flew out to left field in his first at-bat. He was the leadoff hitter in the second. As Garcia takes first pitch high, 1 ball and no strikes. That one misses outside, and Garcia's ahead 2 balls and no strikes. Hitters count for Garcia. Luis Allen, a powerful bat, waits on deck. That one misses high, and the count goes to 3 balls and no strikes. Williamson winds for the 3-0. Garcia taking all the way. That one goes outside anyway. That's the 3rd walk for Williamson tonight, as that'll bring in Luis Allen. He grounded out to second base in his first at-bat. He struggled in this series against his former team, just 1 for 7 in the first 2 games. He'll look to get on track here as Williamson sets and delivers. First pitch fastball outside. 1 ball and no strikes. 5 straight balls from the southpaw here. Allen has struggled against his former team on the season, too. He went 11 for 54 in 16 games to this point, a .204 average. But he's looking to get back on track here at home, where he's hitting .291, as opposed to just .206 on the road since joining the Blue Crabs. That one a called strike, and the count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike. Williamson sets for the 1-1. He gives a look at first. Allen with a hot shot towards short. Dent with a sliding stop. He'll flip to Silva on to first as Nash holds the base and makes the play. An inning-ending double play, 6-4-3. And Williamson is out of the fourth as well. He gives up no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. As we'll head to the fifth, a tie ball game. The middle of the lineup coming up for your 2-3-4, led off by Jared Mitchell when we come back on the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Blue Crabs fans, what's more American than baseball and a barbecue cookout? Quite frankly, the two go together like stars and stripes, rockets and red glare, and liberty and the pursuit of happiness. So when you come to Regency Furniture Stadium's all-you-can-eat picnic pavilion, you get both at a great price. The best part is that groups from 20 to 400 plus can enjoy the picnic pavilion, and when you include this home run of a deal with the kids park, paddle boats, and on-field fun, you have a grand slam of an opportunity. Call today at 301-638-9788 to speak with a sales executive or visit somdbluecrabs.com for more information.
This is Rick Meehan, Mayor of Ocean City, Maryland. For everyone who's put off planning a vacation this summer, I've got good news for you. Ocean City, Maryland is a procrastinator's paradise. We've got 10 miles of free beach, an amazing 3-mile boardwalk, golf, fishing, shopping, dining, and free events 7 nights a week, including fireworks, boardwalk light shows, dance parties, and movies right on the beach. It's not too late. Book a visit today at ococean.com. That's ococean.com.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Travis Garcia on being named the starting shortstop on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Garcia was originally drafted by the New York Mets in the 21st round of the 2003 MLB Amateur Draft. He signed with Southern Maryland in 2008, their debut season, and in 2009 he hit .353 with 16 home runs and 63 RBIs. In 5 seasons with the Blue Crabs, Garcia finished with 59 home runs and 229 RBIs in 330 games.
Hey, this is Patrick Palmero, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Jared Mitchell digs in to lead off the 5th inning as Drew Hayes back on the mound to start this frame. 67 pitches for Hayes through 4 innings as he gets across a fastball here, no balls and 1 strike. After struggling with the command in the first inning, Hayes has settled back down, 45 strikes to 23 balls as he's flipped the ratio there. And gets across a fastball here, no balls and 2 strikes. After the first inning, Hayes, who took 27 pitches, had 15 balls and 12 strikes, but has figured it out in the last couple of frames. He's had to work out of a little bit of trouble, though, as he's already stranded 6 runners through 4 innings, including a bases-loaded double play to get out of the 3rd and a pickoff to work around a leadoff double in the 4th. His breaking ball missed low here as the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Mitchell singled as the leadoff man in the 3rd. He went around to 3rd after an error and a walk, loaded the bases before being stranded there. 1-2 breaking ball, hot shot towards first. Rodriguez goes for the backhand, but that's going to get by him. And into right field, another leadoff single for Mitchell as he picks up his 2nd hit of the ball game, a multi-hit effort for Jared Mitchell. His 2nd multi-hit game of this series. Ruby Silva heads to the plate now. He's 1 for 2. A single in the 1st and then reached on an error in the 3rd. A ground ball to 2nd base as Nate Sampson tried to come in and tag Mitchell. Ended up bobbling the ball on the tag attempt as it got away, and both men were safe. Looking for a different result here as Hayes spins and fires to first. Mitchell back in safely. We mentioned Mitchell with good speed, 24 for 30 on stolen base attempts during the regular season. He's 1 for 2 on stolen base effort here in this series. Hayes fires a high drive to deep center field. Corey Vaughn going back. He's at the batter's eye, reaches up and makes the catch against the wall. Corey Vaughn tracks that one down in center field as it took everything the ballpark had, and Luis Allen takes off his mask and tips it to the center fielder. That could have easily been extra bases, and instead, Mitchell will retreat to first, and Silva will head to the dugout, one down in the inning. If Silva pulls that ball at all, we're talking about a no-doubt home run. But instead, Hayes has one out and is a double play away from getting out of this fifth inning relatively quickly. Telvin Nash at the plate. Nash is 0 for 1, a walk and a ground out as a check on first. Mitchell dives back in safely. Good move there from Hayes. Nash only rolled into 2 double plays in his 48 games during the regular season. He doesn't have great speed, but he's done enough to stay out of the double play. Hayes sets, spins and fires to first again. Mitchell back in safely once more. Right-hander sets at the belt. Still waiting to deliver the first pitch to Nash as he's checked on Mitchell twice. Make it 3 times as Mitchell dives back in safely here. Hayes very preoccupied with the runner on first as he's really slowing the pace of this game. Taking a long time in between pitches, pausing for extended periods of time when he comes set. And he's checked on numerous base runners throughout the night. But it's working for him to this point. He's given up 7 hits, but just 1 run. Runner off from first as Nash, swinging on the first pitch changeup, bounces it foul. No balls and 1 strike. Nash steps out of the box and now will dig back in. He did this last night to Brian Grinning, trying to slow the tempo of Grinning. Hayes moves slow enough that it's just Nash's routine at this point. He sets for the 0-1 and delivers. Fastball up and in as Nash has to duck out of the way, and the count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike. Hayes still looking for the ground ball. It would be his second double play of the game if he can get it and end this inning. He sets for the 1-1. A spin and fire to first. Mitchell dives back in safely once more. The 4th time Hayes has checked on the runner. He's at 74 pitches. His next will be 75 on the game, as some stretching has begun in the Blue Crabs bullpen. Nobody throwing yet, but Jesse Beal and Rob Carson are both loosening up. The 1-1 on its way. That misses outside. Throw down to first. The tag not in time as Mitchell gets back in underneath the throw behind from Luis Allen. It was a good throw and a good tag from Rodriguez, but Mitchell had a good read on it, and the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike on Nash. Garcia, the shortstop, has shifted Nash into the hole to pull. Sampson is behind the base at second, waiting for the double play as Hayes kicks and delivers. Fastball on the inside corner. And the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Nash having a conversation with Richard Katz, but we've seen it right there, called both ways all game. A number of players have questioned it, but it's the exact same pitch. Nate Sampson asked about it a couple of innings ago, and Nash asked about it again. Hayes sets for the 2-2. Mitchell with a good lead off of first. He's off on the pitch. Fastball misses inside. Throw down to second. That one's going to skip away from Sampson. Mitchell will be up and on his way to third as he's in safely. Will go as a throwing error on Luis Allen. Mitchell will be credited with the stolen base. The error advances him to third, the second error of the game for the Blue Crabs. And the count now 3-2 on Telvin Nash. A powerful hitter, a fly ball hitter. As a sacrifice fly is all it would take to put the Revs on top for the first time in this game. The infield pulls in for Southern Maryland as Hayes sets for the payoff pitch. Allen sets up on the inside part of the plate as Hayes with a check swing. That one gets by Allen to the backstop. The throw will go down to first as Nash is safe there. A wild pitch from Hayes as Nash is going to be safe aboard first as well. And a run has crossed the plate for York. They take a 2-1 lead. A little confusion here, but Nash on the wild pitch will be credited first. The home plate umpire Richard Katz originally signaled that Nash was out, but because first base was open when the wild pitch goes by, he does have the right to advance to first, and he did so successfully as the throw from Luis Allen was not in time. So the Revolution add a run on the second wild pitch of the night as Jared Mitchell comes across to score. Miscues from the Blue Crabs, an error on the throw down from Allen, and then a wild pitch, and the Revolution have a 1-run lead. Michael Burgess to the plate now with 1 down and Nash on first as he fouls off the first pitch he sees straight back. So the Blue Crabs will have to rally back in this one. After scoring first, they were unable to hold the lead, so it'll now take a come-from-behind victory. 0-1 pitch, fastball misses high as the count evens up 1 ball and 1 strike. That was the 80th pitch of the night for Hayes as his pitch count continues to climb. A lot of high-stress pitches for Drew Hayes. He's had runners all over the base paths. Has spent very little time in the windup tonight, pitching primarily out of the stretch as he's yet to just work a 1-2-3 inning. Curveball missed low there, so the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Ryan Wiggins will come out of the dugout and head down to the bullpen as it appears some action will begin down there. Right-hander Sam Runyon has gotten up to begin throwing as Hayes delivers a breaking ball on the outside corner. We saw Runyon in the first 2 games of the series before having last night off as Burgess with a high drive here to deep right field. Cone going back. He'll look up and watch that one sail out of here A long 2-run home run from Michael Burgess as the Revolution add 2 more. 3 runs in the inning, and they now take a 4-1 lead, looking to clinch here in Game 4. So Burgess, who struggled with the bat in the series, comes through here as the Blue Crabs will have an even longer road back into this game. 4-1 the score here in the top of the 5th. Plenty of time for the offense to come back as Hayes back to work with a check swing to Luis Cruz. He got a piece of that one. Foul tipped back to the catcher. No balls and 1 strike. Hayes winds and delivers. Breaking ball. That misses low and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Not the way Hayes wanted to get back to the windup. We had just mentioned he spent the majority of his time in the stretch with runners on the base paths. But I'm sure that the home run was not how he wanted to find his way back. Two-one on its way. Fastball comes up and in as Cruz has to duck out of the way. 3 balls and 1 strike. Cruz tied the game in the second when he came around to score on an RBI single from Chase Simpson. One pitch on its way. Cruz fouls that one back into the netting. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runyon continuing to loosen up in the Blue Crabs bullpen as Hayes is approaching 90 pitches. Update in the Liberty Division. The Long Island Ducks hold a 2-0 lead over the Somerset Patriots in the top of the 4th there. As Cruz sends a fly ball out to right. Zach Cohn barely has to move as he'll make the catch. 2 down here in the inning. The Ducks and Revolution both looking to do the same thing as they both hold 2-1 leads in the series. If they win tonight, that will be the matchup as Frisbee pops out of the dugout and points to the bullpen. The night will be done for Drew Hayes as the Blue Crabs offense will have to get him off the hook. He trails 4-1 as Runyon will get the call. We'll get to the details on Sam Runyon, who's on his way in to face Travis Witherspoon when we come back on the Blue Crabs Baseball Network. Sam Runyon on the mound as he takes over for Drew Hayes. Runyon has 2 outs here in the top of the 5th as his first pitch to Travis Witherspoon was a called strike. Runyon out of the stretch, line drive towards Lozada. He's right there, and Sam Runyon takes just 2 pitches to get out of the 5th, but the Revolution take a commanding 3-run lead in the inning. The 2-run home run from Michael Burgess does most of the damage as the Revs put up 3 runs on just 2 hits, no errors and nobody left on base. The Blue Crabs will look to rally back 9-1-2. Due up when we come back on the Blue Crabs Baseball Network. Blue Crabs fans, the Blue Crabs are celebrating their 10th anniversary season in 2017, and they can't do it without you. Join the team all season long for special giveaways and ongoing 10-year tributes with group tickets starting at just $10. Regency Furniture Stadium's spacious and modern amenities include 16 luxury suites, an all-you-can-eat picnic pavilion with a great view overlooking left field, and the Legends Club, which can host your event of up to 160 people for a game. Call today at 301-638-9788 or visit us online at somdbluecrabs.com for more information.
Blue Crabs fans, Bocelli Pizza, known for having the best pizza in town, is offering you 20% off on your order. That's right, 20% off. Just use code 779 to take advantage of this limited time offer. Bocelli offers pizzas, pastas, subs, wings, salads, and more. You can place your order for pickup or delivery online at VOCELLIPizza.com or call 301-705-5858, as well as visiting Bocelli Pizza at their Waldorf location, 11850 Park Waldorf Lane. Bocelli Pizza, delivering classic Italian quality.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs want to congratulate Brian Barton on being named a starting outfielder on the Blue Crabs 10-year team. Barton was originally drafted by the Los Angeles Dodgers in the 38th round of the 2000 MLB Amateur Draft. Barton made his MLB debut in 2008 with the St. Louis Cardinals and also appeared in the majors in 2009 with the Atlanta Braves. Barton signed with Southern Maryland in 2011 when he hit .304 with 12 home runs and 17 stolen bases in his debut season with the team. Barton spent 4 years with the Blue Crabs, collecting 26 home runs, 146 RBIs, and 53 stolen bases while appearing in 257 games with the team. Logan Williamson back to the mound with his first lead of the night as the 9-1-2 due up for the Blue Crabs. They'll have to fight back in this one. 4-1 the score. Williamson's first pitch, a fastball to Zach Cohn, missed. So 1 ball and no strikes as he winds and delivers. Fastball here again. Cohn swings through that one. Count evens up, 1 ball and 1 strike. Cohn got good wood on a ball in his first at-bat. Off the bat, it looked like it might carry out of here, but with the wind absolutely dead still, it died up in the air and ended up in the glove of Alonzo Harris on the left field warning track. 1-1, this one's weakly grounded down the third baseline. It's going to go foul. The count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. 3 runs in the top of the 5th for the Revs as they took the lead for the first time on the night. Jared Mitchell came across to score on a wild pitch, and then Michael Burgess with a 2-run home run. Cohn with a grounder towards short. Dent picks it up, fires on the run in time for out number 1. Williamson has not allowed a hit since an RBI single from Devin Rodriguez back in the first. He has had men on the base pass, 3 walks. The Blue Crabs have not been able to make contact off of the lefty that they've hit hard all season. We mentioned at the top of the broadcast, Williamson has a .950 ERA on the year against the Blue Crabs, but is shutting them down here tonight. Top of the lineup comes back up now as Jose Lozada takes the first pitch inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Lozada has been on base both times, a single and a walk. A ground ball here down the third baseline. That's going to get into the Blue Crabs dugout, though, and the count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike. Lozada, a switch hitter. He has most of his power from the right side, been more successful from the right side on this season as well. 6 home runs, 4 of them against left-handed pitchers. A foul ball here off the foot of Lozada as he hobbles around outside of the box. Appears that he will be fine to continue on in this game, though, as he spins to head back to the batter's box now. Nate Sampson awaits on deck. He's 0 for 2, but made some good contact on the night to this point. One pitch on its way. Lozada pops that one up, back out of play. 1-2 count will hold. A lot of Williamson's issues with the ERA against the Blue Crabs came from his May 31st start here in Southern Maryland, as he misses one in the dirt here, 2 balls and 2 strikes. That outing, he threw 3 1/3, gave up 8 runs, 7 earned on 8 hits. And then on June 21st, he gave up 6 earned on 7 hits in just 2 innings before settling down in his last 2 starts against the Blue Crabs as Lozada chops one foul down the third base line once more. And the count holds 2-2. July 18th, 6 2/3. He gave up 4 runs, so just missed a quality start in that outing, but not nearly as bad as his first 2. And then we mentioned his last start, a quality start and a win in his last regular season appearance. 2-2, Lozada gets a piece of that one once more as he knocks it foul and will stay alive in the at-bat. That was the 80th pitch of the night for Williamson. Action now up in the Revolution bullpen. 2-2, chopper towards short. It's going to take a while for Dent to get that one. He quickly fires to first on the transfer in time to get Lozada by a step, as Dent had to release that one as soon as he got it and was successful in doing so to retire Lozada and keep him off the base pass for the first time tonight. With the pitch count up above 80 and a 3-run lead, the Revolution will likely have a short leash for Williamson if he finds any trouble in this part of the lineup. But he's got 2 outs with Nate Sampson coming up, who takes fastball outside. 1 ball and no strikes. I can't imagine that Mason would allow him to get in any sort of situation where with 2 outs, the next 2 men reach base and Michael Snyder would come to the plate as the tying run. Nobody warming in the Blue Crabs bullpen as Sam Runyon threw 2 pitches to get through last inning, or to finish last inning, excuse me. I imagine he will return to the mound for the 6th and be asked to work an inning in a 3rd. Hitters count for Sampson, 2-0, line drive towards left center. Witherspoon on the run. That's going to hang up just long enough for the center fielder to track it down, as that will retire the side. A 1-2-3 inning here. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. As Runyon back to the mound, 8-9-1 due up when we come back on the Blue Crabs Baseball Network. Be sure to join us at select Saturday home games throughout the season as the Blue Crabs light up the Southern Maryland night sky with post-game Saturday night firework extravaganzas. For more information on this event or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9899. 9788.
The season's almost over, but that just means that it's time to book your next corporate, family, or holiday event in Regency Furniture Stadium's spacious and luxurious Legends Club. Catered group events for up to 160 people can easily and quickly be booked for almost any reason all off-season, including holiday parties. Call the group sales department today at 301-638-9788 for more info or to schedule your next event.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate John Ramostella on being named a starting outfielder on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Ramostella was originally drafted by the New York Yankees in the 35th round of the 2000 MLB Amateur Draft. He signed with Southern Maryland in their debut 2008 season, where he hit .276 with 15 home runs, 67 RBIs, and 14 stolen bases. In 2 seasons with the Blue Crabs, Ramostella hit 37 career home runs, 125 RBIs, and stole 29 bases in 222 career games with the team.
Hey, this is Ryan Wiggins, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Sam Runyon heads back to the mound as he finished out the 5th inning, 2 pitches to get out of that one, as he'll be asked to go through the 8-9-1. A first pitch curveball to Ryan Dent, called strike, no balls and 1 strike. That one misses outside, and the count goes to 1-1. Dent 1 for 2, a pop out and a single to this point. Count goes to 1-2 now on Dent. Runyon took over for Drew Hayes. Hayes got through 4 2/3. He allowed 8 hits, 4 runs. They were all earned, 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. A check swing here. Home plate umpire says he went around as Dent is down on strikes. Just the 3rd strikeout of the night for Blue Crabs pitching, as Hayes had the first 2. Runyon is on for the 3rd time here in the playoffs. He had 52 appearances during the regular season. He's worked 8 straight scoreless outings, as he's really settled down here towards the end of the year and been one of the most effective pitchers out of the Blue Crabs bullpen as of late. He's worked an inning and a third in this series, has not allowed any base runners, and picked up a strikeout as well in Game 1. He's got Chase Simpson here. As behind 1-0, he goes to the curveball. That one stays outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Runyon, 28 years old, out of Asheville, North Carolina. 6'4", 220 pounds. Right-hander, was a second-round pick of the Kansas City Royals back in 2007. Most recently pitched for the Nationals organization, as 2-0 is swung through by Simpson, and the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. He started pitching for the Nationals in 2014, pitched for Potomac that year, the High A affiliate, and then spent 2015 and 2016 between AA and AAA. 2015, a very successful year for him. He went 6-5 with a 2.91 ERA and 48 appearances. Picked up 4 saves that year as well. 2016, not the same luck, as he went 3-2 with a 6.20 ERA in 33 games, between AA and AAA. 3 balls and 1 strike the count as Simpson digs back into the left-handed batter's box. Runyon kicks and delivers. Fastball swung through as he gets the count back to full. Rob Carson is up and warming in the Blue Crabs bullpen. If Runyon can work a 1-2-3 inning, I don't imagine Carson gets the call. But if Runyon allows a base runner, you've got a left-handed bat in Jared Mitchell and Ruby Silva after Harris, and then Skip Nash. Burgess is another left-handed bat. Runyon sets for the payoff pitch and delivers. Curveball called, strike 3 on the outside corner as Runyon freezes. So 2 down here in the inning, as that'll bring up Alonzo Harris. Harris is 0 for 3 as the Blue Crabs have done a good job keeping him off the base pass. He's flown out 3 times. As a breaking ball here, swung on and missed, and Harris is behind. No balls and 1 strike. That was a big cut from Alonzo Harris, but he swung right over the top of the breaking ball as he was sitting dead red. Runyon sets up above his head for the 0-1 and delivers. Fastball. Harris pulls that one foul towards the Blue Crabs bullpen, and the count goes to no balls and 2 strikes. At the conclusion of the bottom of the 5th, Logan Williamson headed off the mound. He tipped his cap to the Revolution fan and began handshakes in the dugout, starting with the manager Mason. So it appears that the day is likely done for him. We did mention there was some action out in the bullpen as Harris shoots a line drive towards short. That's going to get by Garcia and into left field. A 2-out single will extend this 6th inning and bring up the lefties we mentioned before, as Frisbee will step out of the dugout and likely make the signal to the bullpen to get Carson to face the lefty Mitchell, as he does point, and that'll call it a day for Runyon. He goes a full inning. He'll exit with an inherited runner for Carson at first. We'll get you the details on Rob Carson when we come back on the Blue Crabs Baseball Network. Rob Carson gets the call to face the left-hander Jared Mitchell here, as Frisbee elects to go with the lefty-lefty matchup to get out of the top of the 6th. Sam Runyon, an inning of good work. He allowed the hit to Alonzo Harris that forced a left-handed batter to the plate, which allowed Frisbee to make the move. But Runyon came on with the bases empty in the 5th inning. He got a line out on 2 pitches from Witherspoon and then picked up back-to-back strikeouts to start this inning. Carson with a check on first for a second time. Harris dives back in safely. Carson made 58 appearances during the regular season, 3-4 with a 3.78 ERA. As the southpaw sets at the belt, another check on first, third time in a row, as Harris back in safely, all three. Carson making his second appearance here in the playoffs. He's worked 2 scoreless innings in Game 1 and Game 2. He's walked a batter in each. Fastball from Carson here misses outside. That goes to 1 ball and no strikes. Carson sets for the 1-0. Kicks and delivers. Fastball misses off the plate away. 2 balls and no strikes. So Carson has come out of the bullpen and struggled a bit with the command. Couple of left-handed bats coming up, 3 of the next 4, so Carson will likely be asked to get through them. One of 2 lefties in the bullpen, David Russo the other. More of a long reliever though. The situation does not call for that, as this one misses low as well. 3 balls and no strikes, now the count. Carson sets for the 3-0. Taking all the way is Mitchell, as that one catches the zone. 3 balls and 1 strike. Hard hit ball up the middle. That's going to get through into center field. As Mitchell with a single, back-to-back hits from Alonzo Harris. And Jared Mitchell put 2 on with 2 outs here in the 6th, as the Revolution looking to add more if Ruby Silva can come through. Silva on the day is 1 for 3. He's reached base twice though. Once via error. Carson gives a look at Harris at second, now delivers. This one's rolled towards second as Sampson's there, and Silva grounds out to his counterpart to end the inning. So Carson gives up 1 hit, but he gets out of the inning, stranding the inherited runner and 1 of his own. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 men left on base for the Revs. We head to the bottom of the 6th. LJ Hose, Michael Snyder, and Devin Rodriguez do up. The Blue Crabs trailing by 3 with their playoff lives on the line when we come back on the Blue Crabs Baseball Network. Every Tuesday night is Silver Sluggers Night with the Blue Crabs, sponsored by the Cancer and Blood Disorders Treatment Center. Membership to the Silver Sluggers starts at just $25, and all members will receive tickets to every Tuesday home game, including our 4th of July Red, White, and Blue Crabs celebration, as well as a special Silver Sluggers t-shirt. For more information, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com, or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
Celebrate the history of our national pastime at the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum in Cooperstown. See priceless treasures that would bring your baseball memories to life. Cooperstown is where you, your family, and your friends can relive baseball's greatest moments and honor the all-time greats of the game. Plan your family visit today at baseballhall.org.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Jeremy Owens on being named a starting outfielder on the Blue Crabs 10-year team. Owens was originally drafted by the San Diego Padres in the 8th round of the 1998 MLB Amateur Draft. He signed with Southern Maryland for their debut season in 2008, and in 2009 he collected 28 home runs and 80 RBIs while stealing 15 bases. Owens spent 7 seasons playing for the Blue Crabs, compiling 105 home runs, 340 RBIs, and 98 stolen bases, while appearing in a Blue Crabs record 737 career games.
Hey, this is Austin, captain of your tie-dye crew, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
LJ Hose digs in to lead off here in the bottom of the 6th against the new pitcher for York, Joe Van Meter, as Hose swinging on the first pitch from Van Meter and fouls it off out of play on the right side. So the day done for Logan Williamson. He goes 5 innings for the Revs as he exits in line for the win if the bullpen can hold it the rest of the way out. And what a bullpen the Revolution have. They have 4 options with sub-3 ERAs. Van Meter is one of them. As Hose fouls that one off and the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Regular season, 55 appearances for Van Meter. He went 4-2 with a 2.57 ERA. Picked up 1 save as well as a fastball on the inside corner. Hose is down looking on strikes. The second strikeout of the night for LJ Hose as he'll head back to the dugout. Final line for Williamson, 5 innings, 2 hits, 1 run. It was earned. He walked 3 and struck out just 1. Michael Snyder heads to the plate now to face Van Meter. Snyder with a line drive towards center. That's going to hang up, though, as Witherspoon will take a couple of steps back and wait on it. 2 up, 2 down for Van Meter. The right-hander has thrown twice against the Blue Crabs in this series. He's worked a pair of 1-2-3 innings in both of the Revolution's victory. He picked up 2 strikeouts in Game 1 and then struck out a batter in Game 2 as well, facing the minimum in each of those innings. Devin Rodriguez digs in now. He's 1 for 2, an RBI single in the first, the only run on the line for the Blue Crabs to this point. He'll look to extend the inning for Corey Vaughn as Van Meter misses a fastball high and outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Van Meter pitched for the Blue Crabs last season, 9 appearances for Southern Maryland with a 5.72 ERA as Rodriguez shoots one towards the left center field gap. Harris on the run will make the catch on the track. He had him played perfectly and was able to track that one down. A 1-2-3 inning for Van Meter. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Blue Crabs running out of time. They trail 4-1. Carson will head back to the mound looking to hold it right there when we come back on the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
The resort community of Chesapeake Beach, Maryland is home to the Chesapeake Beach Water Park. Come join them for an afternoon of splash and fun in the sun with their 8 water slides, fountains, waterfalls, lazy river, kids activity pool, and more. Beat the heat with daily cabana rentals, swim lessons, birthday parties, Friday night slides under the stars, character days on certain Mondays, or even rent the whole park for a private party. The on-site Beachcomber Grill offers a full-service menu as well. For more information, details, special events calendar, park dates and hours, to purchase your tickets, season passes, or make reservations, visit their website at www.chesapeakebeachwaterpark.com.
The season's almost over, but that just means that it's time to book your next corporate, family, or holiday event in Regency Furniture Stadium's spacious and luxurious Legends Club. Catered group events for up to 160 people can easily and quickly be booked for almost any reason all off-season, including holiday parties. Call the group sales department today at 301-638-9788 for more info or to schedule your next event.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Jim Ed Warden on being named the closer on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Warden was originally drafted by the Cleveland Indians in the 6th round of the 2001 MLB Amateur Draft. He signed with Southern Maryland in 2009, where he picked up 13 saves with a 1.12 ERA in 17 appearances. Over 6 seasons with the team, Warden appeared in 284 games and collected a Blue Crabs record 134 saves. Carson back to work in the top of the 7th as he delivers first pitch fastball to Telvin Nash for a called strike. Carson came on with 2 outs in the 6th. He gave up a single to Jared Mitchell before a ground out from Ruby Silva ended the frame. 0-1 to Nash, fouled back into the screen, and the count goes to no balls and 2 strikes. Carson will likely be asked to face Nash and then the left-hander Michael Burgess before turning the ball over to Craig Stem, who was up and warming in the pen. Burgess, the lefty, awaits on deck, trying to set up the lefty-lefty matchup, hoping that Carson can get through Nash on his way there. Count sits at 1 ball and 2 strikes as Carson delivers, breaking ball. That one misses low. 2-2. So after getting ahead, no balls and 2 strikes, Nash has fought back against Carson as the southpaw kicks and delivers. That fastball comes too far inside, and now the count has run full. Nash already has 1 walk in the game, 4 in the series. Carson comes set at the belt. Payoff pitch on its way. Fastball just misses off the plate away. And Nash draws his 2nd walk of the night. He'll head down to first. A ball has come on the field from the York Revolution bullpen as they have action down there. Frisbee will call time and head to the mound as it appears they might pull Carson here and turn to Stem. As weird as it sounds, Stem actually has better numbers against left-handed pitching, and it looks like Frisbee might know that. But he comes out to talk with Carson about how they want to go after Burgess. Stem with a .235 opponent average against when facing left-handed batters. Carson, on the other hand, a .307. It appears Frisbee will leave Carson in there, though, to face Burgess, as he will head back to the dugout. Carson going to try to get a ground ball from the lefty here. The infield shifts for Burgess to pull. Garcia behind the second base bag. Sampson in the hole. Lozada leaves a big hole down the third base line if Burgess were to try to go that way. Carson sets at the belt for the first pitch to Burgess. A very small lead at first for Nash, just about a step off, as Carson delivers fastball inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Burgess had the 2-run home run in his last at-bat as Carson gets one across here and evens the count 1-1. He's 1 for 2. Struck out in his first at-bat, walked in the third. And then that 2-run bomb that sucked the life out of the stadium a little bit here in Southern Maryland as Carson gets a breaking ball across the outside corner. And the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Carson sets for the 1-2. A look at first, now delivers. Curveball swung on and missed as Burgess down on strikes. That'll bring Frisbee back out of the dugout as he'll turn to the right-hander Stem. With another right-hander, Luis Cruz, heading to the plate. Day is done for Rob Carson as he picks up 2 outs, and we'll turn it over to the right-hander. We'll get you the details on Stem when we come back on the Blue Crabs Baseball Network. Craig Stem on here with a runner on first and 1 out. He inherits Telvin Nash and will have to face Luis Cruz, who takes first pitch outside. 1 ball and no strikes. The right-hander Stem appeared in 30 games on the regular season as Cruz fouls this one off down the third baseline, and the count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike. Stem was 2-3 with a 5 ERA in those 30 games. He pitched in Game 2 of this series, 1 scoreless inning. He picked up a strikeout in a 1-2-3 frame. He sets at his belt for the 1-1. Gives a look at first and now delivers. That one swung on and fouled back into the net. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Cruz got the scoring started for the Revolution. His double in the second led off that inning as he came around to score on a 2-out hit from Chase Simpson. The difference in this game right now is the 5th inning as the Revolution put up 3 in that frame. A single, a stolen base, an error, a strikeout with a wild pitch, and then a 2-run home run as Stem turns to the breaking ball here. Cruz takes that one and called strike 3 as back-to-back strikeouts have 2 down in the inning, 1 swinging from Carson and then that one looking from Cruz. That will bring in center fielder Travis Witherspoon, 1 for 3 with a double. He led off the 4th inning with a double, but was picked off by Drew Hayes. As Stem delivers fastball on the outside corner, no balls and 1 strike. A quick look over at the other ball game going on in the Liberty Division. Long Island leads Somerset 3-0 as the Patriots and Blue Crabs in the exact same situation, facing elimination, down 2-1 in the series. Both trail by 3 runs in their respective matchups. Stem missed a fastball inside, so the count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike. Nash still with a very small lead off of first as Stem delivers. This one shot toward short. Garcia with the backhand. Jump throw to second. Sampson holds the base as Garcia with a great defensive play. And a fire to Sampson will retire the side. It'll go down as a 6-4 fielder's choice to end the inning. The Revolution put up no runs, no hits, no errors. They leave 1 man on base in the inning. As Blue Crabs will look to fight back, Vaughn, Garcia, and Allen on their way to the plate when we come back on the Blue Crabs Baseball Network. Hey fans, be sure to join us every Thursday home game for Foster's Grill, Wings, and Beer Night. For just $30, you can enjoy a ticket to the game, as well as 2 hours of all-you-can-eat Foster's Wings and all-you-can-drink beer. The event takes place every Thursday home game throughout the season from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. in our Legends Club. For more information on this or any other exciting offers throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788.
What's better than watching a Blue Crabs baseball game? Staying after to watch a classic film for free. After every Friday home game, the Blue Crabs will show a select film on the big board, and fans are invited to stick around, pack a blanket, grab some popcorn, and enjoy. Every week is a different movie, so come out each week to see what's showing. For more information on this or any of our exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com, or you can call us at 301-638-9788.
Dr. Milu and the courteous and professional staff at Cancer and Blood Disorders Treatment Center in Waldorf want you to know that for cases of cancer and blood disorders such as anemia, leukemia, and lymphoma, you don't have to travel all the way to D.C. or Baltimore to get high-quality, compassionate care close to home. Established in 1995, Cancer and Blood Disorders Treatment Center offers expertise, experience, and the highest standards needed for successful treatment of cancer and blood disorders. Dr. Milu is excited to be a part of the Blue Crabs family as the new sponsor of the Silver Sluggers program and games for the 2017 season. For more information or to schedule a consultation, call 301-638-1007 or visit cancerandblooddisorderscenter.com.
Hey, this is Sam Runyon, and you're listening to the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Another new pitcher for the Revolution as they turn to their third arm of the night. It'll be right-hander Grant Sides who comes on. Corey Vaughn, Edwin Garcia, and Luis Allen due up. Blue Crabs down to their last 9 outs in this 2017 season. If they can't find a way to rally here, they trail by 3 as Vaughn fouls off the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Sides, 5 appearances for the Revolution during the regular season, 0-1 with a 9 ERA. He pitched 1 inning in the Blue Crabs Revolution Game 1. He picked up the win after a scoreless 10th inning in the 5-3 Revolution victory. He worked a 1-2-3 inning that night, picked up a strikeout as well as Vaughn swings through a fastball here. And the count goes to no balls and 2 strikes. The hard-throwing right-hander, 28 years old, listed at 6'4", 215 pounds, out of Northport, Alabama. He works out of the stretch, sets up above his head, and delivers. Check swing from Vaughn, sent down to first base. Nate Caldwell says he didn't go. The count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. Sides out of Samford University in Birmingham, Alabama. He pitched for the Indians from 2011 to 2016 before spending 2017 to begin in Double and Triple A with the Arizona Diamondbacks, signing with the Kansas City T-Bones and then the York Revolution. He winds for the 1-2 fastball, swung and missed. Vaughn down on strike, swinging. Just the second strikeout for the Revs bullpen, third of the night, as Williamson only put up 1 to start the matchup. That will bring in Edwin Garcia. Garcia is 0 for 1. He walked in his last at-bat, but was forced out at second on a 6-4-3 double play to end the inning. Sides kicks and delivers. Garcia right back where it came from, as Sides has to hop out of the way, and Garcia is aboard with a 1-out hit. That will bring in the catcher, Luis Allen. Allen is 0 for 2. Pair of groundouts. One of them a 6-4-3 inning-ending double play back in the 4th. He'll dig in now, looking to turn his fortunes in the series. Just 1 for 9 to this point. As action will begin in the Revolution bullpen. Side sets and delivers. First pitch, breaking ball there. Time, a balk is called. Third base umpire Derek Moshe says Sides never came set, and Garcia will advance into scoring position. Sides is arguing with Moshe, signaling to his dugout that he did come set up above his head. Every person on the Revolution infield is arguing with some umpire right now, except for Ruby Silva. You've got Nash in the ear of Nate Caldwell at first, both Dent and Simpson in the ear of third base umpire Moshe, and Sides conversing with basically any umpire that'll listen right now. And the catcher, Cruz, now digs back into the squat and is ready to go. So man in scoring position with 1 out as the Blue Crabs look to rally back. It'll take just 1 each inning from here, as Sides comes set this time and delivers. Fastball right there, called strike. Sides made sure to extra pause that time, even further to ensure no question. Garcia with good speed at second. If Allen can find a hole, he could add 1 to the Blue Crabs' tally, but it would take a hit, and the Blue Crabs have just 3 of those through the first 6+ innings, as Allen with a chopper down the third baseline here. That will go foul, and the count will go to no balls and 2 strikes. No action in the Blue Crabs' pen, as Stem will be asked to go multiple innings. He's very capable of doing that, has done that multiple times this year, even making 3 starts. Side sets for the 0-2 pitch. A long look at second, now delivers. Allen pushes this one towards second. Ruby Silva will pick it up there and flip on to first. It advances Garcia to third, but Allen is down for out number 2. Third ground out from him tonight, as Sides one out away from stranding a man in scoring position. Zach Cohn heading to the plate. Cohn's 0 for 2, a fly out and a ground out thus far. So it'll take a wild pitch pass ball or a 2-out hit from Cohn. As Sides comes set and delivers. Fastball low and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Sides making sure to come set every pitch now after the balk was called. No questions from any of the umpires as he was already called for 1 balk. Doesn't want to deal with Garcia coming across to score on 1. 1-0 on its way. Cohn behind a fastball, and the count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike. No radar gun here at Regency Furniture Stadium, but up in York to start the series, Sides was clocking in as high as 93 with his fastball there. Hard-throwing right-hander. One on its way, same pitch, same result as Cohn behind the fastball once more. And the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. The top of the lineup waits on deck. Jose Lozada is due up if Cohn can extend the inning. Lozada has reached base in 2 of his 3 appearances tonight. Side sets for the 1-2. As fastball swung and missed. Cohn down on strikes as that will retire the side here in the 7th. Sides picks up 2 strikeouts, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. We're headed to the 8th as the Blue Crabs running out of time here. Stem back to the mound, 8-9-1 due up when we come back on the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Shopping for groceries in a clean, friendly store? That's smart. Shopping for groceries in a clean, friendly store and saving some money while you're doing it? That's wise. At Wise Markets, you'll find all your favorite brands, prices you'll appreciate. That means more meat for less money, more dinner for less dinero, and more milk for less moolah. Stop by a Wise Market today.
Eat better, spend less. That's wise.
With their new location at 3016 Waldorf Marketplace in Waldorf, Grill 13 now makes it even easier to enjoy their Irish fare and great drink specials every day. At Grill 13, they believe in good food, good drinks, good people, coupled with extraordinary customer service and cleanliness to make you feel part of the family. Whether lunch, dinner, or a round of drinks after the long workday, visiting Grill 13 is always a great experience. Feel free to come relax with family, friends, or even fly solo with a premium cocktail, our handmade pulled pork, fresh wings, bangers and mash, or any one of their tasty dishes. Then indulge in one of Grill 13's famous premium handmade Sugar Lips desserts. Call 301-645-2983 or visit grillwithane13.com.
Blue Crabs fans, your Blue Crabs are playoff bound, and on Friday night, September 22nd, it'll start raining crabs. That night, there will be a fireworks display, a Thunderstick giveaway to really bring the noise, and a special appearance by former Orioles and Blue Crabs great Andy Etchebarren. Get your playoff tickets today at the E-Trepid box office by calling 301-638-9788 or anytime at somdbluecrabs.com.
Craig Stem back to the mound here for the top of the 8th. 8-9-1 due up for the Revolution as Ryan Dent swings through a first pitch fastball. And Stem is ahead, no balls and 1 strike. Stem came in and got 2 outs to end the 7th. Blue Crabs have sent 3 relievers to the mound after 4 2/3 from Drew Hayes. They got 1 inning from Runyon, 2/3 from Carson as Stem gets a ground ball here from Dent. Garcia fields and fires to first. 1 down in the inning as I was saying, 1 from Runyon, 2/3 from Carson. And now Stem is full through 1 full inning. It looks like he'll be asked to go at least 1 1/3. Chase Simpson digging in now. He's 1 for 3, a single, a fly out, and a strikeout looking as he swings through a first pitch curveball. No balls and 1 strike. Nobody up and warming in the Blue Crabs pen, so Stem looks like he will go all the way through this 8th inning. Revolution 4 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. Blue Crabs 1 run, 3 hits, 2 errors. As that one's fouled off of Simpson in the box. And the count will go to no balls and 2 strikes. The big keys we've talked about throughout the series: score more than 3 runs, out hit your opponent, don't commit errors. Those are the keys for the Blue Crabs that they have not done tonight. They have the 2 errors on the line score. The Revolution are 7 hits ahead of them, and they only have 1 run as Stem delivers a fastball high. Simpson takes 1 and 2. The only thing the Blue Crabs have done that leads to their success is score first. They were 44 and 24 coming into play when they score first. The bad news is when they trail after 7 innings. They're just 1 in 61 on the season. 1-2, Stem goes to the breaking ball. That misses low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Stem with the 2-2, kicks and delivers. Fastball outside, and the count goes to 3 balls and 2 strikes. So the count has run full here on the number 9 hitter. You don't want to put him on base in front of Harris and Mitchell. As Stem sets for the payoff pitch and delivers. High drive towards deep right field, but that's going to hook foul. As Stem gets away with a hanging off-speed pitch there, as Simpson was out in front of it. Not where he wanted to throw that changeup, as it was up above the belt, and Simpson got all of it, but was out in front. He digs back into the box for the 3-2 once more as he sets at the belt and delivers. Breaking ball. This one breaks the bat of Simpson and flared up over the third baseman Lozada's head. That'll get down in left field. A 1-out single from Simpson, his 2nd hit of the ball game, as he's on first, heading back to the top of the lineup. That will bring in Alonzo Harris. Harris 1 for 4, a single in the 6th, and has flown out 3 times. Blue Crabs in double play depth. Lozada at 3rd, creeping in case of a bunt for hit attempt from Harris, who has tons of speed at the plate. As Stem misses high, 1 ball and no strikes. Big cut from Harris on a 1-0 fastball, but swings right through it. And the count goes to 1 ball and 1 strike. Harris already has 1 home run in the series, a solo shot in Game 2. He was looking for another there, undoubtedly. Stem sets for the 1-1 pitch. He gives a look at first, now delivers. Breaking ball here. That one just misses the outside corner. 2 balls and 1 strike. Two-one, a called strike as the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. There is action out in the bullpen for the Revolution. I'd imagine, though I can't see, that it's the left-hander Chase Hutchinson to come on and set up the closer, Brad Allen. 2-2 on its way. Harris fights it off, foul the other way. As the count will hold at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Stem 21 pitches, on his night. He struggled against the Revolution in the regular season as he pitched 4 times against York and to a 12.60 ERA. Ground ball to second here. Sampson's only play will be to first as he'll flip on to Rodriguez. And Harris is down for out number 2, but Simpson advances into scoring position on the ground ball. He stands on second with Jared Mitchell heading to the plate. Mitchell 3 for 4 to this point. He scored a run in the 5th on a wild pitch after causing havoc on the base pass. He stole second on the throw down on the steal attempt. It skipped away into the outfield. He advanced to third, and then the wild pitch to Nash allowed him to score. Stem goes with the first pitch breaking ball that catches the outside corner, and he's ahead of Mitchell here. No balls and 1 strike. Ruby Silva awaits on deck if Mitchell can extend the inning. If he can't, a tough 9th inning ahead for the Blue Crabs with Silva, Nash, and Burgess due up. 0-1 on its way. Breaking ball, swung on and missed. No balls and 2 strikes. Look ahead to the bottom of the 8th. The Blue Crabs have the top of the lineup due up. They have just 6 outs left on offense, so it'll take some fighting back, but they have the right bats coming up. We look over at the Liberty Division Championship Series as well, and the Somerset Patriots have put a run on the board as they trail the Long Island Ducks 3-1 now at TD Bank Ballpark. Their playoff lives on the line as well as they trail 2-1 in the series. Stem sets for the 0-2. He gives a look at second and delivers. Breaking ball, check swing. That's sent down to third. Yes, he did, says Moshe down at third, and that will retire the side. No runs on 1 hit, no errors, 1 man left on base. 6 outs remain for the Blue Crabs on this season if they can't rally back. Top of the lineup, due up in the 8th when we come back on the Blue Crabs Baseball Network. Be sure to join us at select Saturday home games throughout the season as the Blue Crabs light up the Southern Maryland night sky with post-game Saturday night firework extravaganzas. For more information on this event or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301-638-9788. The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs want to congratulate Ryan Mulhern on being named the designated hitter on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Mulhern was originally drafted by the Cleveland Indians in the 11th round of the 2003 amateur draft. He signed with Southern Maryland in 2011 when he hit .348 with 10 home runs in his first season with the team. In 2 seasons with the Blue Crabs, Mulhern collected 19 home runs, 65 RBIs, and scored 53 runs while appearing in 80 games.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to thank Apple Spice Junction for their partnership for the 2017 season. Be sure to check out Apple Spice's unique box delivery services, with breakfast offerings ranging from pastries and fruit to gourmet eggs and seasoned potatoes. Or you can check out Apple Spice for lunch, with sandwiches featuring freshly baked bread, fine meats, cheeses, and crisp veggies. Or you can try one of their homemade soups, healthy salad, or freshly baked treats. Ask how they can cater your next event. For more information, you can visit them online at www.applespice.com or visit their location at 6750 Crane Highway located in La Plata.
Jose Lozada to the plate to lead off the 8th inning as the switch hitter moves around to the left side, swinging on the first pitch, and that's fouled back into the screen. No balls and 1 strike. Lozada takes here. That one misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's 1 for 2 on the night. A single, a walk, and a ground out. All from the right side of the plate, though. Fastball misses outside from Ricardo Gomez here, and the count goes to 2 balls and 1 strike. Gomez, the third right-handed reliever to come on for the Revs after the left-hander Williamson started the night. Lozada swinging on a breaking ball here, and the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Blue Crabs have gotten to Gomez already in the series. They put up 2 on the right-hander in game 1 as a ground ball rolled towards second here. Silva is there, and he'll fire on to first. 1 down in the inning. That'll bring in Nate Sampson. Sampson's 0 for 3. Grounded into a fielder's choice into first and came around to score on a single from Devin Rodriguez, the only run on the board for the Blue Crabs to this point. As Gomez delivers, Sampson fouls that one straight back, no balls and 1 strike. It was a 2-out rally against Gomez in game 1 that did the damage. Lozada singled, Sampson walked, and then L.J. Hose doubled both of them in. Sampson takes fastball on the outside corner, and the count goes to no balls and 2 strikes. Gomez had a good regular season for the Revolution, though. 4-4 with a 3.25 ERA, 47 strikeouts in 38 2/3 innings across 41 appearances. Sampson fights this fastball off to stay alive as the count holds steady at no balls and 2 strikes. Sampson with a big night last night, 2 for 3 with 3 runs scored. He's hoping to spark something here tonight as Gomez sets for the 0-2. Sampson pushes this one the other way, fly ball towards right field, but that's going to tail out of play. Sampson, a very late addition to the team. He didn't join the Blue Crabs until their September 8th series against the Lancaster Barnstormers. But he's been a welcome addition. His 5 runs scored in this series lead the team. He's third in batting average, too, at .273. Sampson fouls this one off again, and the count goes to 0-2, or holds at 0-2. So he's battled here, and Gomez winds for the fifth pitch in the at-bat. That shot back up the middle, and Sampson's aboard with a one-out single as the Blue Crabs look to get something going here in the eighth. That'll bring in LJ Hose. Hose is hitless on the night to this point as he struggled in the series. Time is called as the pitching coach, Paul Fletcher, will come out for a talk with Gomez. Gomez has yet to get to a full inning in this series after that 2/3 with 2 runs scored in game 1. In game 2, he went just 2/3 again, but gave up a hit and was lifted. So the conference has ended as Cats behind the plate went out and broke it up. Hose looking to snap the 0 for tonight as Gomez sets a look at first and delivers. Fastball outside. We mentioned Hose got to Gomez last time. The 2-out double that tied game 1. He can't tie this one, but he can get it to Snyder with a chance to do so. As this one's fouled off of Hose in the box, and the count will hold 1 ball and 1 strike. Snyder awaits on deck. He's 0 for 1 tonight, hit by a pitch and walked thus far. As Hose taking his time outside the right-handed batter's box, feeling that foul ball a little bit. Snyder has been the best hitter in this series for either side to this point. He's 8 for 13 right now. 1-1 to Hose as this one's chopped towards the right side. Gomez will field it. Only play is to first as he'll underhand flip to Nash. Sampson advances into scoring position as Snyder will come in. Time's called here once more as the catcher Cruz will head out to the mound with a runner on second. They will discuss the mixed signals and the best way to go after Snyder. So Snyder digs into the box. Blue Crabs still trail by 3. So at best, he can make this a 1-run game. But that would spark some life here if he could come up with a hit at least to score Sampson. Swinging on the first pitch, fly ball towards very shallow right center. The second baseman Silva backing up as he'll camp underneath that one and make the catch. It'll take a 9th inning rally as the Blue Crabs trail by 3. They're hoping it stays there as they'll turn to the bullpen once more for the top of the 9th. Ruby Silva, Telvin Nash, and Michael Burgess due up when we come back on the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Hey everyone, this is Sam Runyon from the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. Join us at the park every Wednesday home game to enjoy Wednesday Pub Grub Night. Every Wednesday will feature $3 Coors Light cans, $5 draft beer, and $5 Pub Grub specials. For more information on this or any other exciting events throughout the season, please visit our website at somdbluecrabs.com or call us at 301 638 9788.
Cancer and Blood Disorders Treatment Center in Waldorf is your new sponsor of the Silver Sluggers program on Tuesday nights all season long. Silver Sluggers members receive tickets to every Tuesday night game, including the 4th of July, a commemorative t-shirt, they get to play baseball bingo during the games, and much more. Guests can even learn more about how CBDTC can help you at their table located on the concourse every Tuesday night. For more information on the Silver Sluggers, visit somdbluecrabs.com. And for more information on the wonderful life-saving work that Dr. Milo and his staff do, call them today at 301-638-1007. Cancer and Blood Disorders Treatment Center. High quality, compassionate care, close to home.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs would like to congratulate Jim Ed Warden on being named the closer on the Blue Crabs' 10-year team. Warden was originally drafted by the Cleveland Indians in the 6th round of the 2001 MLB Amateur Draft. He signed with Southern Maryland in 2009, where he picked up 13 saves with a 1.12 ERA in 17 appearances. Over 6 seasons with the team, Warden appeared in 284 games and collected a Blue Crabs record 134 saves.
Hey, this is Cody Epley, and you're listening to Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Jesse Beal, the new pitcher for the Blue Crabs, as the big right-hander delivers first pitch breaking ball to Ruby Silva that misses high. 1 ball and no strikes. Silva 1 for 4 on the day to this point. As Beal out of the stretch, sets and delivers. Another breaking ball, swung on and missed. 1 ball and 1 strike. Beal made 59 appearances during the regular season. He was 6-4 with a 3.35 ERA. He's made 2 appearances here in the playoffs. He's worked a scoreless inning in Game 1 and last night's win, Game 3. 1-1 on its way. That's right down the middle. And Silva taking, makes the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Blue Crabs need to rally in the bottom of the 9th to stay alive in this 2017 season. As Beal sets for the 1-2 breaking ball. That one's hit the other way. Hose will look up and watch that one hit off the top of the wall. Silva on his way to second. The throw in from Hose is a little offline. Silva beats it anyway as he's in a stand-up double to lead off here in the top of the 9th as the Revolution look to add even more to their lead. Hose still struggling out in left field. It looks like the effects of that foul ball that hit off of him in the box are still hampering the Blue Crabs outfielder. Ruby Silva on second, Telvin Nash at the plate. He scored a run after a wild pitch for a drop third strike in the 5th, allowed him to reach base, and then a 2-run home run from the man on deck, Michael Burgess, allowed him to cross. Beal blows the first pitch fastball right by him, and the count goes to no balls and 1 strike. Nash has drawn 2 walks in the game, 5 total in the series, as the Blue Crabs have pitched him very carefully since his walk-off home run in Game 1. 0-1 fastball right down the middle, and the count goes to no balls and 2 strikes. Beal sets now at the chest for the 1-2 and delivers fastball swung and missed as Beal just challenged Nash with the fastball and won the battle. Strikeout retires the big man for out number 1. That's the 4th strikeout of the postseason for Beal. He had 55 in 59 innings in the regular season. That brings up Michael Burgess. He's 1 for 3. He struck out twice, walked, and then the 2-run home run in the 5th. Burgess with a big swing on the first pitch here, but he's behind a fastball and fouls it off the other way, 0-1. The infield still shifts Burgess to pull. Lozada has to remain close to the third base bag in case of the stolen base attempt, as Beal goes inside with a fastball here. 1 ball and 1 strike. The Revolution have a couple of options to use as their closer. Brad Allen leads the team in saves. He was an all-star. Or they could go to the left-hander, Chase Hutchinson, another all-star, and the lowest ERA on the team. As Burgess with a pop-up towards the Blue Crabs dugout. That's going to get up and out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Both are very good options and very viable options for manager Mark Mason. Allen has 19 saves and a 2.98 ERA. Hutchinson has 5 saves and a 1.35 ERA. Devin Rodriguez is a left-hander to lead off next inning, but it'll be followed by 2 right-handers. Beal sets for the 1-2. Delivers a fastball. Burgess with a line drive towards right field. Cone backing up, leaps. That's going to get over his head and to the wall. Silva had to hold. He's on his way to second now. He'll circle and head to the plate as the Revolution add another run on an RBI double from Michael Burgess. That's his 3rd RBI of the game as York takes a 5-1 lead. And the road back just got even longer for the Blue Crabs. The Revolution are just 3 outs away from heading to the Atlantic League Championship. They're not done yet, though, as they have a man on second and 1 out. Beal delivers a first pitch curveball to Luis Cruz that misses high. 1 ball and no strikes. So the save situation is out of the question now, as Beal delivers a fastball, swung and missed, 1 ball and 1 strike. I imagine that Mason will still turn to either Allen or Hutchinson in the bottom half of this inning, as regardless, the championship series, if the Revs are able to hold on, won't start until Wednesday. So plenty of rest for anybody that they throw out of their pen. 1-1, Beal delivers a fastball right down the middle, called strike, and the count goes to 1 ball and 2 strikes. The 27-year-old Beal lives in Northern Virginia. He was a 14th round pick of the Baltimore Orioles back in 2008 out of South County High School. Time is called as the batter Cruz will step out of the box. Beal sets for the 1-2, kicks and delivers. This one's fouled off down the right field line. Beal pitched for the Orioles organization across 6 different seasons. He dealt with injury in 2011, missed the entire year. But he pitched for the Orioles in 2008, 9, 10, 12, and 13 and 14. but only reached High A with the injury issues. He then missed all of 2015 before coming back in 2016 with the Sussex County Miners. 1-2 breaking ball, check swing from Cruz, but he doesn't go around as that one misses low and away, and the count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Beal winds for the 2-2, a challenge fastball again as Cruz gets a piece of it, and that will go out of play. So Cruz resets as Beal takes his time on the mound as well. He's already given up 1 and has a man in scoring position. As fastball swung on and missed, Cruz down on strikes. 2 down in the inning, both via the strikeout for Beal. That'll bring up center fielder Travis Witherspoon. He's 1 for 4, a double in the 4th. Then has grounded out twice and lined out once. Beal comes set, pauses at his chest, and delivers. Fastball inside, 1 ball in, no strikes. Drew Hayes still on the hook for the loss for Southern Maryland. He gave up 4 runs across 4 2/3, and the Blue Crabs haven't been able to fight back as of yet. Logan Williamson in line for the win if the score holds. As Beal ready for the 1-0. Fastball shot back up the middle. That's going to get down in center. Burgess being waved around. Vaughn with a good arm in center. Throws to the plate. The tag from Allen in time, as Burgess is cut down on a great throw from Corey Vaughn. An absolute cannon in center field. Witherspoon gets the hit, but Burgess is cut down to end the inning. Blue Crabs will need 4, though, in the bottom of the 9th. It's rally time. Devin Rodriguez, Corey Vaughn, Edwin Garcia lead it off. Blue Crabs lives on the line. Revolution 3 outs away when we come back on the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.
Are you looking for the latest and best in Blue Crabs gear? Look no further than the newly redesigned and restocked Crab Shack Team Store, anchored by EC Sports. The Team Store features everything from old favorites like game replica hats and t-shirts to novelty items and collectibles. You can even purchase local art from our Southern Maryland Artist Showcase. You can visit our Team Store anytime 9 to 5, as well as during all home games. The Team Store is also available online by visiting SOMDBlueCrabs.com and clicking the Store tab.
Blue Crabs fans, your Blue Crabs are playoff bound, and on Friday night, September 22nd, it'll start raining crabs. That night, there will be a fireworks display, a Thunderstick giveaway to really bring the noise, and a special appearance by former Orioles and Blue Crabs great Andy Etchebarren. Get your playoff tickets today at the E-Trepid box office by calling 301-638-9788 or anytime at SOMDBlueCrabs.com.
The Southern Maryland Blue Crabs are celebrating their 10-year anniversary in style this season at Regency Furniture Stadium in Waldorf, but they cannot do it without you. Fans can enjoy a day at their all-you-can-eat picnic pavilion in one of 16 luxury suites, or just relaxing with friends and family anytime at any of their 70 home games all summer long. The Kids Park keeps the kids happy and active, while Mom and Dad can enjoy great food and cold drinks all night before stopping in the newly redesigned and restocked Crab Shack souvenir store. Lights over Southern Maryland fireworks on select Saturdays, player autographs and kids run the bases on Sundays, and much more mean you're an honorary member of Crustacean Nation USA and you don't even know it. Call today at 301-638-9788 or visit SOMDBlueCrabs.com for more information, schedules, to purchase tickets, or plan your next event.
Chase Hutchinson takes the mound for York as the Revolution 3 outs away from advancing to the Atlantic League Championship. They hold a 5-1 lead. The Blue Crabs will have to fight back here in the bottom of the ninth as Hutchinson's first pitch to Devin Rodriguez, called strike. And Hutchinson's ahead in the lefty-lefty matchup. The southpaw has arguably been the best reliever in the entire Atlantic League this year. 4-3 with a 1.35 ERA, 5 saves on the season in 57 appearances as he misses low, 1-1. Hutchinson's pitched in 2 games in these playoffs, Game 1 and Game 2. He worked an inning and a third in both, picked up the save in Game 2. 1-1 Rodriguez with a bloop out towards shallow center. That's going to get down as Devin Rodriguez with his second hit of the ball game, a multi-hit effort for him as he's not done yet, but it's going to take some help. Corey Vaughn heading to the plate now. Vaughn 0 for 3, trying to get something going here in the ninth off of one of the toughest men to do it off of. Hutchinson 6'5", 215 pounds, coming from the left side, eerily reminiscent of one of the best pitchers in the MLB, Andrew Miller. All the way down to the delivery as he pulls his knee up, kicks it out, and delivers a fastball, called strike 1. Vaughn with a hot shot towards short. Dent on to Silva, fires on to first and gets Vaughn by a step. A 6-4-3 double play. And just like that, the Revolution are 1 out away from finishing off this Freedom Division Championship Series. Edwin Garcia to the plate now, the last hope for the Blue Crabs. As Garcia digs in, 1 for 2, a walk and a single. Hutchinson's first pitch to him misses inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Southpaw Hutchinson comes set at his shoulders, kicks and delivers. Fastball misses up and in. 2 balls and no strikes. Maybe a little too amped up after the double play ball, knowing the situation. On the Liberty Division side, the Long Island Ducks in the bottom of the 8th hold a 3-1 lead. So if both scores hold, the championship series will be set tonight as Hutchinson gets a fastball across, 2 balls and 1 strike. Both York and Long Island hold 2-1 series leads. The 2-1 on its way. Garcia with a chopper down the third baseline. That's going to sneak foul, and the count will go to 2 balls and 2 strikes. The Blue Crabs are down to their last strike here in this 2017 season, barring a miraculous comeback. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, down 5-1 here in the bottom of the 9th. Chase Hutchinson 1 pitch away from clinching the series for York and punching their ticket to the Atlantic League Finals as the southpaw comes set for the 2-2 and delivers. Fastball well high and away. And the Blue Crabs have at least 1 more pitch. Garcia has worked the count full as he looks to extend the season at least 1 more batter. Hutchinson sets for the payoff pitch and delivers. This one's chopped towards short. Dent charging. Hillfield fire on the run in time as the York Revolution take Game 4 5-1 and take the series 3-1, the final score here. As that will do it. The end of a season for your 2017 Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. And what was supposed to be a rebuilding year for the Blue Crabs, a new manager, pretty much a whole new team. They only returned 8 players from last year. A playoff run for them, a first half Freedom Division Championship, 39-31. The injuries got the better of them in the second half as they were unable to finish out their playoff run. It's cut short by the Revs here. 5-1 the final score. The Revolution take 3 of the 4 games played in the series, as that will close this chapter of the book of the Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. This, their 10th anniversary season. They made the playoffs with that first half Freedom Division Championship win on August 14th against the Lancaster Barnstormers. But the Revolution end it here. They'll head on to the Atlantic League Championship Series. If the score holds in Somerset, it'll be to face the Long Island Ducks. So best of luck to the York Revolution moving forward. And a special thank you to each and every person that tuned in this year, that joined me for every game. I was on air 70 home games during the regular season, 1 road game, and then 2 road games here in the playoffs and 2 home games back here. 75 games in total played this year on the Blue Crabs Baseball Network. Each person that found time to tune in and support these guys and the Blue Crabs and myself, I want to thank you all for your time. I want to thank every person that helped this season with Southern Maryland, starting with our general manager, Courtney Knitchell. In her 10th season with the team, she led them on a playoff run. Our director of operations, Teresa Coffey. Our director of sales, Jason Sprouser. Our corporate sales manager, Tim Lillis. Even some of our former employees. Our former creative services director, Josh Owens. Our current marketing manager, Christine Perry. Our former marketing manager that helped me along this season, Austin Gore. Our former sound guy, Ed Wilson. All of the interns from the year, Sean, Alex, Autumn, Jordan, Justin, everyone that had a part in this 2017 season. Thank you to each and every one of you. That'll be it for this 2017 season here on the Blue Crabs Baseball Network. 5-1 the final score here. The Revolution advance on to the Atlantic League Championship Series. Enjoy your off season, and I will be back here on the Blue Crabs Baseball Network next April as the Blue Crabs prepare for their 11th season in the Atlantic League. Could that be the championship year? You'll have to tune back in and find out. One last time for my general manager, Courtney Knitchell, I'm Brandon Bulanda. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining us in this 2017 season. And we'll see you next year back here on the Blue Crabs Baseball Network.